I'm alive! Alright, let me study for myself for a moment. And then we'll get started. And hello there! This is Isix with a new stream of Europeaner's House 4. Those watching later on YouTube, hello there as well. But greetings to fine folks on the Twitch. I believe Orbital's already with us. Hello, Orbital Doug. I hope you're having a good, wonderful day this Friday afternoon or whatever time zone you may be in. Who knows? It might be Saturday where you're at. I don't know. Yeah. So today's campaign is I would love to get back to Ming and give it another try, but I don't think on the current update they fixed the bug that was causing the crashes. So we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. We're going to be doing the 1500 rush. What does that mean? Well, there are, I believe now, 6 achievements for which you need to accomplish some specific tasks before the year 1500 in-game. So you have 56 years to get this done. I've done 2 of those. And that being Big Blue Blob, which I did a while on stream. I also did the Form the Golden Horde before 1500, the Gold Rush achievement. Actually is sort of part of my testing of the current version of the game, just to make sure I could actually get through a lengthy campaign. Someone who wasn't Ming, and also had tributaries, that was successful. My, sort of talking about this very stream video, as well as the time-lapse for that, should be going up on YouTube right presently, actually. Anywho, so that's 2 of the, I believe, 6. And these, this stream/series of streams will be about getting the others. Yeah, so first up, we're going to be doing the super easy one. Portugal. Yes, I've played Portugal a few times, but, give this go, a nice little go here. Yes. Port you 1500. There we go. Excellent. Now the Portugal achievement here. There's actually a couple Portugal achievements, but I've gotten the other ones already because they've been in the game for a while. But this one is to get to certain places further outside of Europe than before 1500, which means pretty much doing specific things. Are we the navigator? Yes. As Portugal get owned provinces in Africa, India, and Indonesia before 1500. Yeah. So the good bit is that we got a nice safe starting place here, and that's why this is going to be the easy one here to start out with here. So first off, we are going to look at our alliances, our potential alliances. Castile, yes. Let's get hitched, or not hitched there. That setup. Got some merchants. They're already in place. They're probably all right. Down there and down there. Transferring down to the civil trade node where we have our power. Cool. What else we got going? We got some ships. There we go. Now let's go ahead and have these protect some trades somewhere useful. 17 in profit. So we'll go into that. Go home to war. Yeah. The Carax, Cogs, all sorts of fun stuff. We can get our rivalries set up. Aragon looks like a tasty option, as well as good old Granada and Morocco. Mole. And we'll go ahead and take a day. And we'll get our alliance, and let's go ahead and do the other one, assuming we still can. Oh, we can do a bit more now. Desmond, Leinster, Brittany. Let's get Navarra, even though that could potentially get us in trouble with like France or something like that. That'd be kind of annoying. We already started one with alliance with England, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so what's our general plan here? Well, first off, we want to get a little bit of a something here from the various guildy type peoples. And secure supports, call the Diet Cokes. I'll go ahead and recruit ourselves ministers so we can get full support off them. And let's go and send an emissary to the Pope. And we'll get that going, get some admin points. Very nice. And I'd rather like to have more than just that here. Burger people. Will that get you high enough? That will get you to 40%. So we'll go ahead and do that. Get you a nice high support level. We will grant you that. Recruit the minister. And we got 150 free points all up and down. And we don't necessarily need this guy, but, you know. So we're going to go ahead and toss him. We also got an explorer already, so we're actually going to cancel this mission real quick. And we are going to get to exploring with him here. Hello, Diego Gomesy. Oh, they are now doing yard work outside my apartment here. So, sorry for the noise. Not much I can do with that. Let's go exploring. West African Sea. Explore all the seas. It's going to get really annoying real fast, isn't it? So, I'm going to actually turn my sound off for a moment. Hopefully they're on their way past. It's like I live in an apartment complex, and Springs, they're doing all the early, what you call it, you know, groundskeeping stuff right now. Which means, like, you know, random guys running through, putting down fertilizer, and having a leaf blower to mess things up again. Anyway, what else do we want to be doing? What do we want to be doing here? Let's actually check out who England has decided to ally themselves with. Just me, so that's cool. Let me think here. Other alliances. Let's take another day. Get ourselves a Navarra. And then we'll see what else we can do. Random Irish people or Brittany? I think I'll go for the random Irish people, thank you very much. Even though it might be pulling me into something random that I don't really care about. And Silgo. Let's go with them, I guess. Kind of cool name. Excellent. Now I have too many relations. Oh, crap. Oh, yeah, because I miscounted. Alright, sorry, Silgo, but we're going to have to dissolve this in a moment. We're going to go use our auto thingamajig also to improve relations with allies. And maybe neighboring countries. And, yeah. So we're actually going to try to avoid major wars, because that'll just be basically wasting points for us here. Speaking of wasting points, Silgo, where are you? Silgo, there you go. We will go ahead and dissolve this alliance, because you are the least useful for us. Oh, hello. Yes. Let's get hitched, yo. Social, already? Well, I guess it's still early. So stupid. Anyway. Desmond, yeah, let's get hitched. And we'll dissolve this alliance because it's not useful for us. And we're going to do our best to stockpile some points, even though we just lost a bunch because of the social ability. I hate that event. Just like, yeah, let's have all sorts of terrible things happen. It'll be great. Yeah. So if you die, what happens? Succession war between England and Castile. Well, that's terrible. Don't die already. King Juan II has some kids. They got PU there. The whole Poland, Commonwealth, Lithuania thing going on. Yes. Yeah, about that. Guess we'll also set up to threatening countries. There we go. That'd be pretty cool. Now, I have noticed in this patch, Morocco is doing actually fairly fantastic. You know, it's like, yeah, we're just going to invade Portugal and take out Castile, so this might not be super useful. They're stealing our monies already. Sure, let's get hitched. Because you never know. England, well, this could be interesting. Aragon and France. Portugal and France. Great succession wars all over the place. Yeah, about that. So, yeah. These guys are gonna be so annoying. Alright, so the thing's been explored. Very good. Let's go to explore some West African Sea. I'd like to be under the sea and have a colonist of some sort, but I don't got that right now. Tell me these things. Tell me about the world. Now, we're going to be trying to do our best to get around Africa as fast as possible. So let's actually check out our ideas. We don't get, we do have a trade range bonus, but that's not a colonization range bonus. Legacy of Navigator. So we get colonial range plus 25% from this, which is pretty cool. Awesome. Can I explore anything else? Let's circumnavigate the globe. No, let's not do that. We'll probably just keep you guys there for the time being until we unlock some cool stuff. Yeah. So for the colonization range, we are going to want to get to tech level 7, as well as to unlock exploration ideas through, well, the third one here, which will be very good for us overall. I think I'll go for the third one overall because colonial range plus 25% plus another 50%. So on top of our current one, where is it? 160. That's basically like another 120. So 280 compared to what we get off of this, which would be another. Actually, not be so much different here. So we'll probably just keep racking up the points here. So we will also be suffering some tech penalties because Renaissance starts in Italy, not in Spain. So there is that to worry about. We might get colonialism started in our little place here, but it's not guaranteed. It kind of depends on a few things. What's the does it give me a tooltip for this? Renaissance. So Lisboa is the region. All right. So here's at least 1500. Quest of the world. One that must be true. At least one province of North America have discovered. The new world continent. Oh, and I should have done a random new world. Maybe we'll do it on the next campaign. No, it isn't going to super matter. Anyway. Yeah, about that. Kind of curious. Portugal and France. England, Castile. Bad stuff happens. And yeah, they're doing the thing. But we're not going to be doing any sort of military things. Oh, Austria's claimed the throne of Hungary. Oh my. Influences in Navarre. Yeah, on the next update, they're going to be changing up a bunch of stuff in Hungary to add historical things and basically enhance them overall. More provinces, more events, rework some of the older ones. Dang it, Morocco! As long as I don't lose my forward bases, I'll be fine. Can't even go exploring right over here, but yeah, it's kind of understandable to a certain extent. So I have the exploration range. I actually kind of like that they sort of limit you like that, because before you could just sort of send your ships out, and as long as they weren't dying of attrition, you could explore wherever you liked, which required both a fair bit of babysitting, but could potentially get you to places that aren't reasonable for countries to be at that particular point in time. Yeah. Present on 2 continents, so we're getting a fair bit of prestige. Is there any of these really good for what we're doing here? There's the one that gives us a plus to all the things, but that's not going to help there. But global settler increase. Oh, baby, we're going to be using that. Accepted vassalization. Well, I guess we lost an ally. I'm going to break that royal marriage, most likely. Or at least be forced to. Or maybe not. Weird. Oh well. So, most of this campaign is just going to be, the first one here is just going to be sort of waiting around, so it's not going to be too crazy. We'll accept this gift to the state. We'll accept it serenely. And I think these guys used to love us. I just had to get socially mobile. Mobile suits social. Wait. Admiral ship. admiralship at least goes away pretty quickly. Like 10 years. So, it's not super terrible. They'll be weak again. Don't worry. Don't worry about it at all. Yeah, so that's what first bit is, just kind of waiting around. We'll probably do DI Vet second, Dahomey third, and Twangu fourth. Twangu has been rated on the EU4 wiki as an impossible achievement. Well, I've already done a little bit of impossibilities. I have gotten the one faith after all, so it's not impossible. Lead stars being influenced. Children lean still brains. Wait, no. Not sure why I was channeling Tim Curry and Clue there. Let's see if there's anything interesting happening over here. I guess I could no CB Mamelukes and dig my way through that way. Nah. Oh no, the Trade League of Venice has been disbanded. Whatever shall we do? Now, at some point, we'll probably end up at war with France anyway, because there'll seem to be a little event that happens. So remember the main succession war, probably. I wonder if France has any chance of not doing that if they're the AI. I don't know. I just don't know. So if I improve our prestige, well, it's all good stuff here. What's the Pathful Relations one here? Give you Pathful Influence, which is pretty cool, but not super useful what I'm trying to do here. Alan Jones, what are you doing here? He's loyal to Portugal. Excellent. I have one cardinal down. So let's go ahead and get in the game a little bit. Because you never know. Multiple reps. Cool. Oh, what's this? A new king. We is now ruler of glorious realm. He's an embezzler here. Personal union on monarch's death. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen, man. Hopefully we don't suffer that kind of craziness here. So we're not going to make our king a general. Though I guess I could just go to war and stay at war forever. That could be hilarious. Do you have any allies? Morocco. Just this Castile as well as me until those times. And I am allied to Castile here. Looks like they dumped Enrique. Very smart of them. Hope I get an heir. Otherwise, I'll just keep exploring and guess maybe I'll be under personal union. Which I guess maybe isn't so bad for an achievement like this. Personal unions can get you a lot of territory as a Christian. But there's always the threat that you could end up under the union yourself. Got some sort of Teutonic Order craziness here. Teutons versus Poland. Fight! Now, Teutonic Order has actually been fairly strong this patch as well. Even if they have the PU here, they might still pull out a win. You never know. You never know. And yes. So, first off is getting to tech level, I think, 5, right? Yeah. It's going to be 51, and a few more years beyond that. In fact, I should go and do that to help out push that forward, because until I can have any sort of colonists, there's no real point in anything there. Alright, so we got a new emperor. The Bohemians are in charge now, just because, Personal Union of Hungary. They're, Hungary Personal Union Austria. Cool. That's actually, The war of lost succession between Hungary and France. Interesting. So there's lots of Games of Thrones already happening. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Migrated to Anjou. I think I'll avoid the civil war here. There's a lot of weird stuff happening this campaign so far. That's fairly awesome, actually. Keep doing weird stuff, guys. I have no idea how long this campaign will actually last, but hopefully not too long here. And we'll be able to change this in 67, so if we're not well on our way by then for Diplo stuff, we'll go ahead and rechange our focus. Now, I have a fair bit of money now, so I might go ahead and... yeah, I wish this trade efficiency guy was something else here. Unrest or inflation. I'll go with production efficiency. Yeah. And maybe I'll just turn my... well, maybe one of my forts off. I'll keep the one down in Tangiers active, just in case. It'll help me with my bottom line a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. So, we'll get this before we get any penalties. And the next tech will be a few years on top of that, but that's fine. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to embrace before the campaign ends. We never know. Renaissance tends to spread fairly quickly. Unless you're, like, in Central Africa or something like that. Now, however, we're going to try to avoid getting into too many fights here. Oh, they're stealing my shit again. Yeah. Stop it, Morocco. You meanies. I really should play as those North African folks here. Tunis, Morocco, maybe one of them. Maybe Mazayab. Ala Mazayab. It's like Alakazam, but different. It's also Fezan. Oh yeah, I was sort of compiling a list earlier. Cool. Of the various folks that are either right next to the Ottomans or pretty much need to destroy them in some fashion to sort of get their related achievements. They are, starting with ones I've already done, Albania, Knights/Cyprus for King of Jerusalem, the Mamelukes, potentially, to form Egypt, Karakunyul for the Rise of the White, or the White Sheep one, Tabaristan/Persia, because they have to take over all of, like, Greece or something like that, and I think Asia Minor. Cool. Try more. Nice. These also Ethiopia needs to sort of poke their way through. Influenza. Alright, Coimbra, yeah, whatever. Grenada is no longer a valid rival. Cool. Harsh life on the ocean. That's fine. As long as we have enough guys for what we want to do. I need a new rival. That's what I'm looking for. Let's go with Tunis, because why not? What else we got going? Ethiopia, because you need to have Constantinople and Antioch here. And those are the ones I've done. The other ones are Ragusa, to do the trade league thing. Venice, to have the trade power achievement in these particular nodes in this region. Pretty much requires you to have a big shindig with the Ottomans. There is Kandar. You have to survive and get like 20 sugar provinces. Serbia, which basically has you take over all this. Wallachia/Moldavia, which form Romania, do the same thing. Corfu needs to break out from under Venice and force somebody to give up 5 cores, I believe it is. Athens needs to have, I think, like 50 universities, so that means 50 provinces. That means surviving and growing somewhere. Possibly here, possibly somewhere else. Byzantium, of course, restore the empire. Trebizond, become an empire rank of any sort of shape, just to be big enough. Akkunyul, which starts out ranks Ottomans, but is more focused on beating down Kara. And there's a couple of ones that are sort of in that genre as well. Theodoro, which requires you to take over Germany, but you need to survive, and you're kind of right here. Very tempting for the Ottomans to pounce you. Plus, there's also whole Crimea thing, and they sometimes get, Henrique. Excellent, cool. Can I just leave the Queen Consort in charge? Cool, alright. To take over Germany and all that, but Crimea sometimes gets under a vassal, it turns into a vassal under Ottoman by event. War of the Roses, cool. And there is also Kaffa, which requires you to have a vassal maybe have control of Kaffa, which basically means you have to go through this part of the world to get there, or find some other way that's more complicated. And still might get you attacked by the Ottomans. And you have to like develop it there. Develop your vassal, I'm not entirely sure. And yeah, so there's a lot of countries that for their specific achievements basically requires you to be fighting in this part of the world. So this really is kind of the center of the world as far as achievement hunting goes. So maybe in a future multi-campaign thing, I'll basically do a series of these, trying to knock a bunch of those out. Also, effectively learning how to take down the Ottomans more effectively. Yeah. And are we done? Are we there yet? One more year, guys. Maybe sooner if somebody else gets the tech and we get a minus 5%. That would be kind of nice. And the surrender of Maine. As friends in Castile are giving us money. Hooray! And we have our states are loyal again. That's pretty cool. I guess I could spend a little bit of money getting some stuff here. Let's go with this guy. He's kind of cheap. Plus his mustache is wonderful. So now there is a little bit of a shindig between France and, well, everybody, really. Hungary and Burgundy and Hungary, and I guess England didn't want to fight that. Maybe they will. Yes. Reconquest. Interesting. I didn't even read the event pop up here. Duke of Coimbra. King Alphonse was only 6 years old when he became King of Portugal. For the first 8 years of his reign, 1438 to 46, the country was ruled well by the Duke of Coimbra in his place. However, after Don Alfonso had ascended the throne as was customary at the age of 14, intriguing noblemen at the court managed to cast doubt in the young king's mind about the intentions of the Duke. The Duke was sent away from the king, but later decided to return to his side and help him rule the country. The Duke, not wanting to leave anything to chance in fear of his conspiring enemies at the court, made the bad decision to approach the king accompanied by a force of several dozen soldiers for his own protection. Conspirators, however, managed to convince the king that his old-beloved friend was now trying to start a rebellion against him. The king was sent out an army to engage the enemy before he arrived. There was no real battle, but the Duke of Cumbria was killed nevertheless. Well, this is good stuff here. I think I'll just take the stability, because I'm not planning on stabbing up until I got the required technologies. Yeah. Anywho. I might take the Explorer off the fleet there, just to reduce their likelihood of suddenly going and imploding. Their death, as it were. Save me some diddle points down the road. Anyway. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Wait around for things to happen. That's your Portugal for you. I know I could be going and fighting and dying and fighting in your head. They are dying in your head, zombie. Oh, excellent. But I want to take this, or I want to keep saving up. I might keep saving up for the time being. Because, getting 5. Alright, so by the time we get the next admin tech, we will be probably not hitting our cap yet. Probably. So we might be fine. Otherwise, I'll tech up beforehand and whatever. But I'll prefer to save my Diplo points until I can use them on ideas. And then after that, we'll use them. I know it's maybe not the best strategy as far as Diplotech goes, but, you know. As for Militech, we'll just keep tanking that up as it pops up. But that's going to be coming in pretty slowly. Yes. Anyway. Pope man, what are you doing? You have peace with the Ottomans and Austria. They are fighting France. Hell, France is fighting everybody. France versus the universe. I suspect they'll not have to worry about losing their personal union over Austria, Hungary. Oh, it's time. Somebody teched up. Oh, no, sorry. I got confused there. So we need 598 at this point. 598. We are almost there. In fact, we'll probably get this before January. Expected to have enough power in January 1450. Well, we're not going to have enough power to tech up in 1450 because we could all spend it beforehand. So this lies to you. To the technicalities of causality. Yeah. Alright, let's go get ourselves some temples. Temple 1. Excellent. I think I might actually build a temple in Lisboa. Just to keep things rolling. Maybe one in Porto. There we go. Very good, very good. Now I just need to make sure this doesn't hit the limit. And we're going to go and push on forward on this. So in less than 7 years, we should have this good to go. Excellent. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Remember, I can't go to war. I can't conquer territories. I know, this is so weird. It's like I'm not even blobbing like I usually do. The Renaissance, this day changes everything. So, where are we at? We are popping up here in the, looks like Urbino. Huh. Weird. And the Pope's going to get the Renaissance here. We are going to be acquiring the Renaissance in our capital in quite a while. That's fine. But it's going to be growing all over the place over here. So, 59, 58, so about 10 years to get through this area. Digging right on through pretty well as well. So 10 years, probably about 15 really on for Rome. In that case, I'll spread it on that way. It might be through Siena by that point too. 20 development. Province in the Flanders, Tuscany, and Venetian areas. And that means it's also going to be popping up kind of quickly over here as well. 62 is about 10 years, then pop on over here. So I guess maybe like 20, 25 years before we get the Renaissance proper like. Really growing in our areas. That's fine, we'll get colonialism-ish soonish, but we're not going to be going past 1500 one way or another. So that's not going to matter anyway. Yay! Colonialism, it's what Portugal's good at, and we're not going to even last that far in the campaign. Anyway. So even though we're going to be getting some institution penalties here, we're going to hold off on spending here. Also, we're going to be losing 10 a year, but gaining 1 penalty here. So it's really, we're going to be, 27% is the net change here. And we'll be pretty close there. We'll probably get us by 55, I think. Seas demand their old rights. I'll take the stability hit. And with that stability hit, I will ask for a contribution. Give me a bunch of monies. And with that monies, I will, I'll save it for the moment, but it'll probably go towards more temples or something like that. Just to give me a little extra boost in the little economic sense, yeah. Yes. Yeah. End of the War of the Roses, brought to you by the future of the universe. Now, attack France. Restore the personal union. Kind of, not really. Jean de Valois accepted military alliance with Aragon. Groovy. Fernando. Guess there's been a change of policy as far as the what's it of the people's ears. Chiron. Though if there's a Queen Regency, that could cause some interesting things. So basically, I need, for Castile to get the personal union, the Iberian wedding, one of their peoples needs to die, effectively. Yes. And whichever it was that was the more humanish or Castilian of the two would get it. So you could actually get it. Iberian Weddings Aragon. And I did that the King in Aragon campaign. And that was pretty useful. Looks like there's a growing Muscovy over there. Always a problem that. Only perm started independent. That'd go so well for anyone wishing to crush them early. Looks like Ottoman's already taken out Kunyul. And next target is Byzantium, or Kandar first, but yeah. Those countries I mentioned earlier are going to go poof, one by one. I'm actually going to speed myself up a little bit faster. Can you go faster, faster? Count down to the end. Accepted vassalization. Yes. Almost upgraded a better advisor. Almost. Guess once I get to the next tech, I can maybe dump this guy and go for level 2 here. That might be useful. So tempted to click the button. No, I cannot click the button. I shall not click the button. It's so nice having these guys already kind of on auto activity there. Just sort of make everyone like me. The downside is I sometimes forget to start making claims. It's like, yeah, all my diplomats are busy. Oh wait, they don't need to be. Whoops. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, so still got that silly royal marriage with someone who's going to vanish at some point. But that's all right. That's okay. Yeah, we're already climbing up pretty quickly in admin power. Hoping to get the first 2 exploration ideas as soon as possible, and then go for the next one after, and then we'll Diplotech up. So I've got a plan. It's not a very smart plan, it's not a very reliable one, but it is a plan. And then when we can get our Splendor going, go ahead and get that rolling. Could work on a large city as well to help speed that up, but it's not necessarily gonna be anything special or useful here. Renaissance will take time. I am kind of glad it does slowly grow in places, even as far-flung as like Georgia. It's just like, yeah, you'll eventually get it. Just might be a while if everything horrifically happens elsewise. And that kind of helps with the spread throughout Europe. Then there's the spread outside of Europe, which is still going to be painfully slow. So, yes. Excellent. Alright, time to build more temples. Madeira. Your little island out in the middle of the Atlantic there, but, well, maybe not the middle Atlantic, but kind of on the side. But, you can do the thing, with the stuff. Yeah. Looks like, it's right about 55. Can change our focus in 67. Probably should have done that sooner, but, it's fine. We'll be pushing on pretty hard when the time comes. England's declared war on Ulster. Conquest, CB. What? I guess I could also, no CB these guys. Not sure if I could actually do that, though. It's kind of tempting. Because I could skip a generation of colonies. Well, if I need to do this again, I'll do that. Comet sighted. What? Oh, if only we had comet sense. Well, that blows. But remember, we're not going to stab up. We're not going to do any of that sort of silliness, as long as we can manage. Adopt plutocratic administration, trade and economic ideas, which is not a terrible situation. Plutocratic, aristocratic influence, theocratic, religious, and diplomatic. Rival announced. Rival flavorings. The number of disputed successions is greatly reduced. That's good and terrible. Come on, you guys. We're halfway to the next tech, kind of. Just a couple more years. Novgorod has lost their ODF. They lost their personal, their partial differential ODF equations. You know, ordinary differential, oh yeah, equations. Voy? Don't worry, I'm only partially nuts. Anyway, I wanted to sort of do these sort of wacky rush campaigns all at once for a reason. One, to get them out of the way. Two, to start with Portugal because it's kind of long and, well, be nice to maybe talk to you guys in the meantime. But you guys need to be more chatty in the chat there, and, you know, there are people watching, but speak to me, tell me what I'm doing wrong, how I can do it faster, all that fun stuff. Yeah. Excellent. So really, I only need to get to Diego Garcia, truth be told. Because there's an event that if I've discovered India, and it's within coring range, I'll just sort of get Gao, which is something that's, you know, really kind of annoying if you're playing in India, don't have control of it already. It's like, oh, hi Portugal, I'm trying to unite India here. Oh, hello, War versus Provence. You are... We got some weirdness here. It looks like England got back a little something here. They're also fighting France involved in all that, because... reasons? Okay. I see the Pope is taking a... some things out of my playbook. They should have vassalized them, though. Those fools! Trade dispute, of course. Alright, where are we at here? October 55, so got 2 years! 2 years and then the real bit of the campaign starts up. Yeah, so we're already at 821 on the Diplos. Diplotechos. A la Diplotechos. We'll go and get our Pike Square rolling. Excellent. Just don't want to leave things too far behind. Castile versus Granada. Good luck, guys. So your demanded territory was, truce has come to an end. You're also fighting Morocco, so good luck with that. If you don't bring me in, that means Morocco can't just walk on over. So you can finish up the whole thing in Granada first. So don't bring me in, because that would be stupid. So far, so good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, RimWorld. RimWorld's fun. I've done sunk a number of hours into that myself. It's kind of weird when you get kind of that weird stability place eventually. It's like, well, sometimes I like a bunch of colonists die or something like that, but I'll eventually get some more, and it's not going to be a huge loss if that happens. We're getting by, and we're got a little bit of a base set up, and getting perhaps too much food. In fact, and plenty of it's going spoiled if we ever we just can't bring it in fast enough. Papal controller in France? Well, I don't think so. But I can test that for the next round. And yeah, so that's and so maybe I should go poking around at like mods and things like that to add new features or whatever, and just sort of change up the game a bit. Wah. Who the... France, Suffolk, Scotland, all the peoples. Oh, you idiots. You almost done here at least? No? I don't want to fight today. But I'll do it. This is going to slow me down. I'm just gonna go over here. Earl of Varanges, you know, ignore them! Life is like a hurricane. Well, that's annoying. I thought I told you guys to go home. You did go home, right? Maybe. These guys, maybe I can go help hurt them. That'll be pretty swell. DuckTales. Woohoo! Alright, we can go and defend things over here a little bit. Maybe increase the blockade strength. Yes. The block in the aim. Well, I guess maybe I could also help them sink this a little bit. Then we'll go do some stuff. I am becoming the major power of the navalness here and this gazing. Yeah! Take that, enemy boats! Ooh, I apparently, maybe stole one of them. Cool. Groovy. Protect the trade in good old, I'll say Ivory Coast. I went to war, though. And then, Castile will do their thing. We'll, I guess, go and hang out down here a little bit. Morocco, just sort of give up already, please. Really, come on, come on, come on, come on. It is your destiny to fail, right? Probably. Yes, about that. Emilia, are you good at sieging at all? Not really, but let me hang on Fez for a bit. As I said before, I don't want any territory, so I'm actually give this Castile. I don't care if Castile takes over Morocco. It's their own problem if they do. Their own fault. Their own mistake. Alright, so they are coming right for me, but that's fine. I don't really care. Yeah, this is alright. Excellent. The Admiralship has come to an end. Long live the Admiralship. He's a ship that's made out of admirals. Coolness. They all died. And then we declared victory, went home. Yeah. Popular religion. Tells the true faith. Getting to influence. Missionary strength. Now, if I didn't have so much influence, kind of a no-brainer. When is this going to go away? 64, 10 years. That's unacceptable. A lot of literature, of course. Sorry, religious people, but you can't take over my country. I'm trying to do stuff. Guess I could also raise war taxes. Save a few extra bucks. Saving the monies! Working hard for the monies. Monies and the honeys. Bum 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 boom. Think of all the other things that I missed. Bum, 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 bum. That's not how the song goes, but it's kind of close. Don't mind me, just having a little after lunch drink leftovers. Went out to lunch with my friend. Alright, July. We need 603. We are almost there. We are almost there. That's gonna be pretty awesome. Should probably ask Castile for military access, just general. They're coming for us again, and you're gonna break off your thing, probably. No, maybe not. Still going to win, apparently. Somehow. Good rolls, apparently. Actually, pretty dang good rolls. Hoo-ha. Now we're losing a little bit of money due to reinforcement issues, but that's fine. Castile! I want more general military access, so you're not going to give it to me right now. Yeah, I'll leave this guy handy in case the war ends, and then I can ask. So that way I can just sort of walk my guys home. Alright, the time has come, my friends. National ideas! We are going to unlock exploration. No expansion. No exploration. Because, you know, That's the smart move to do. And then we're going to have colonial adventures. Then we're going to quest for the New World. We're going to start saving up for overseas exploration. We are going to set up... Now, normally I just go with coexistence because Uprising Enhance makes things happy. But we're going to go with something that gives us a settler increase. And there we go. There we go. We're also going to grant ourselves a New World Charter. And we could do this, but given their influence is already pretty high, might have to wait a little bit. Yeah. So there is that. Alright, so let's look at our colonial range. We can get as far as Cape Verde, so let's go ahead and do that. As for you... we can't really explore. Oh yeah, because we don't have an explorer there. Is there anything new to explore? Ooh, yes, there is. Due to various reasons, I guess, probably. We want to explore the West African Sea. So go do that, please. And don't get yourself killed in the process, if you can manage. That means you there, Mr. Moroccan Fleet. There we go. Heck, I might, all of them up with my boats here. And again, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Hopefully this war's over. Done with sooner rather than later. You want to do anything with this? We're going to go this way. Or maybe we'll just hang out here? We'll let Castile deal with things. We're fighting a war and I kind of don't care. Explore for me the things. Yes. And alright, we already got the guy here. I'm going to put this in the trade company. And so 50 per year. So in 20 years this will be done. But that's why we have our dude here to have it to go faster. Excellent. West African Sea is now known to us, kind of. Explore! And North Atlantic, Caribbean Sea, South... yeah, we could go just explore the New World or something like that for a little bit. Gives us something to do. Let's go visit America. What's in America? I don't know yet. Right, what is this? Reinforcements and colonialism and corruption. And I guess I don't necessarily need this guy anymore, so go away. That saves us a little bit of extra monies. Go ahead and turn this off for the time being. Saves us a little more. Reinforcements is most of that. Yes. Yes. Ta-da! Dang it, Tunisia. Gosh, dang it. Oh, glorious be he. Alright, I wasn't even paying attention to the thing there. But we'll go home. We'll bring these guys home. In fact, we'll probably cut our army maintenance, because we need our monies for our things. And, yeah. You guys are going to keep protecting trade here in Safi, right? Right. And go home with 4 wars intentionally. Good. Excellent. And full annexation of Granada. We've got 15 favors, so if we have any real troubles, we can deal with that. And we're going to get our military access. Good, very good. Statesman is dead. Long live the statesman. And global terrorists. All these guys are terrible. I'm going to dump this guy, this person. He's irrelevant to us after all. And we'll go ahead and turn this off because we got a nice little bit of a truce for with Morocco for a bit, so we don't necessarily need to be running that fort of any use here. Talk to our allies. And yeah, about that. So we're going to wait until we get a new advisor. Hopefully he's a colonial range advisor, but we'll see. Nope. Not at all. Not at all. We'll just keep cycling them through until we get exactly what we want. Which means monies, which means, well, we're wasting money, but... we'll also probably get our boats rolling towards some advantages elsewhere in due time. We want to get around Africa as quickly as possible. How many got 10 there, so I guess to a certain extent sending almost our entire army down to hang out on the colonies might be workable. Yeah, sure, we might get stuck exiled from Europe. Things go disastrously up north, but you know, whatever. It'll be great. Cool. Alright, do we got a new dude? Diplo. Tariffs again. It's good if I actually have colonial nations, but I don't got those. I'm not going to get them this campaign. It is irrelevant, you see. Gotta keep pushing it to the limit, guys. Plague! Yeah, whatever. I don't mind. Just a little death. Spy network, trade efficiency. This guy's cheaper to kick out of there. Kick it. And spy network guy goes next. It's kind of nice it actually pops those guys up without you having to close an open window, which I think I used to have to do, but yeah. Little changes, little fixes here and there. It's good to have those. Normally I'd pick this guy, but no! I'm trying to do a thing! Caribbean Sea, excellent. Explore. Let's go for Atlantic South America, because you never know. We have kind of discovered the New World, baby, sort of. At least the coasts of it. We've not quite discovered America. I guess I should be doing that. So we get a higher chance to get our prestige or splendor up. There we go. Splendorific. Yes, spy network construction. Nope. Sorry, lady. You're pretty cool looking, though. Oh, there we go. Oh, finally. Colonial range guy. Heck yeah. Heck with the yeah. Now, technically, I could have, I guess maybe not abandon this colony, but I guess we'll go a long way towards good stuff for us in the future. Plus, we get our +1 Diplo points there. And we are going to be sitting on a little bit of a problem here for a little bit, but that's fine. Now, if our king was, our heir was of age, I'll go in and just sort of bop myself down to him. But that's not the case yet. That's not the case yet. And we'll go ahead and push this up a little bit. And our corruption roots of the corruptions. A little bit of a problem. I could debase all the currency. That'd also be stupid. Remember, we are trying to avoid fights for as long as possible. Kind of. Sort of. Maybe. And, we're careful, at least. That's pretty good. If we got a trait that would give us settler growth, that would be even better. Excellent. Alright, so let's go discover America real quick. It's like South America is probably the good option. We'll go for the South Atlantic Sea next, because that will tell us a little bit about stuff that's kind of on the way around Africa. Now, this is the most waiting around for the these various achievements. Next one is going to be definitely more aggressive, and the one after that even more so. And the final one will be, well, pretty much crazy time all the time. And I think they're a Buddhist nation, so it's definitely going to be kind of a balance sort of situation, and I'll probably be using vassals. So I need to make sure I integrate them in a reasonable amount of time. Excellent, excellent. Have I discovered America yet? Excellent. I have discovered the Eagle Land of patriotisms, and yeah. Price Renaissance. Hold 3 stones. Jubilate rival. That'd be pretty cool, but I'm not going to do that right now. What are we doing here? I could start boosting up one of my places here. It is tempting. Yeah. Well, we'll think about more though. Alright, explorations. Let's get exploring South Atlantic. Telling me about the Southern Atlantic places. And the future and the lasers. So you can go to fight the enemies. Excellent. So you're going to go explore these places. Where to next? Let's find out. Alright, coming around the mountain here. Kind of. Yeah. I guess that's all we could explore. 2 sea provinces. Or territories, or pieces of the ocean. There we go. Not really provinces. They're more just territorial units that we play with here. Exploration finished. Excellent. Well, let's go Caribbean seacoast. You know, why not just keep you going and discovering the stuff. Yes. You are not going very quickly, but you're already over 100 150 here, only after a couple years. That's pretty good, though. Yes, this guy gives, basically doubles this, looks like at this point. It'll get even more so as it gets further along. Get this done, and we can start pushing hard around Africa. It's Glory Road, excellent. Marital Bliss. Sure, why not? It's not like it's gonna go anywhere. Jeepers. But yeah, so we'll probably have one somewhere around in here, colony-wise. Probably one in South Africa. Maybe one over here, then one over Diego Garcia, which should be enough. Question is, are we going to have enough time to get all those colonies completed in time? We'll have to find out. We'll have to see. North Atlantic, discover it. You discovered everything around it, apparently. I think I will keep poking this up a little bit. This will give us more Renaissance growth here too as well. Hooray! Renaissance growth! Hooray! Won't be before the end of the universe too! Hooray! And I'm in a position to fund my troops! Hooray! Yeah, maybe a little extra something here, but I'll wait for that one, I think. Just in case we have some bad events popping up on us. Yeah, that would be terrible. Right, we are 100 away from getting the next bit of our idea stuff here. Well, 100-ish. And so that will get us a colony range boost double time. 75% increase. Woot Zors! Plus what we got from the dude here. It's almost 100% increase. Heck yeah! Inflation for Diplo points right now? Yes, please. Castile the Great Power. The Great Power in Castile. We are a little less than the powerfulness here, but that's fine. That's fine. We don't mind that at all. Ho ha ha! Ha ha ha! Excellent. Very nice, very nice. And we'll put these guys down here, I think. How about that? Get them somewhere nice and close where they'd be accepted the peace. Full annexation. Oh, of Provence, yes. And France will give a bunch of stuff to To England as well. Wow, France is really imploding this campaign. If only I was playing England right now. Or maybe Burgundy. Now we, it's like, yeah, so I'm just gonna come take over France now. It's gonna be great. Maybe, beat up Hungary for Austria then, and then keep everyone as vassals. That'd be kind of cool. Disputed succession in East Frisia. Von Egmond will be in charge of that one. Von Egmont. Crazy Eggman. Now, there is the problem that these are tropical-ish type places. And that's not so super. We are getting closer to our splendor level here. We're going to keep pumping this up. 23. Heck, I might be tempted to use military points. Oh, cool. Thanks, Castile, for the free things. Free stuff. And looks like we might need to be using our military power anyway, so... Maybe. 2 months. 2 months before we greatly expand our everything. It's going to be awesome. So, the whole tropical business is going to slow us down a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Then, because this is plus this is that, we'll have to be pushing this up on the mill side a little bit too. But we can do that. That's fine. In fact, maybe I'll do it twice. Yeah, it's going to delay our military power, but who cares? My ear really itches. There we go. Oh gosh, yes. It's gonna drive me nuts. Alright, overseas exploration, and this will give us all sorts of crazy range. Legacy of the Navigator. Henry of the Navigator was a third son of John the First of Portugal. Knowing he would never be king, he spent his life promoting explorations of seacraft. His legacy is still with us today. Cool. And now we can go explore some more stuff. Like Atlantic, South America. Now we're going to go with... let's go for the West African Sea, actually. So now, colonial range is all the way down here. I'm tempted to end this colony and go do that, but I think if we do here, we'll have to do for a certain one over here, which needs more tropical stuff before we can get down to even anywhere near South Africa. And I would kind of like to be able to skip as much of that craziness as possible. So getting, Cape Verde done, or Cabo Verde done as soon as possible would be good too. So that really kind of comes down to our Splendor generation here. So splendorous. It's the splendor. But I think we're on a good pace at this point, all the same too. So I'm not too super worried. And then I discover that France is already down here. I'm like, what? Nah, that'd be too insane. Too crazy, man. Yes. And hello there, Congo. I see your flag. Hello, Benin and other folks. And we're coming back. We're coming around the mountain. We're auto-saving when she comes. Shall be driving 6 white horses when she comes. Oh my. Shall be driving 6 white horses. Let's go. American East Coast, South Atlantic. Yeah. Then we'll see how far that gets us, and then we'll work on the coast stuff. Trying to extend it as fast and quickly as possible. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be stupendous. So we're 15 years in. We've got our first colony rolling. And how is it looking this far? It's not growing as fast as I expected, to be honest. But the gliding bow of nobility, well, that's perfectly fine. But, you know, it happens sometimes, you know. It's all about the random numbers here. That's actually a little less than it was before. It was like 50. or like 49 or something. But, you know, said random chances. So this is looking pretty good on our net range here. Because usually you can sort of explore like double what you can colonize in. Which means if we effectively double it again, we'll, our range, be able to get most of the way through this. Which is kind of what I wanted to do with the whole situation there. Yeah. Yeah. The question is it smarter to go for St. Helena than South Africa or one of these places? Gilda. Or, you know, like Fernand Poe or something. Ooh, ah. Hoo-ha. Ooh-ah. The new trade research is not heretical, you fools. Alright, how are we doing here? We are gonna go pump that up a little bit more. Yeah. We are 2 away from having a large city, a great city. A large city, specifically. Exploration finished. Atlantic, South America. Or South Atlantic. Let's go South Atlantic. Actually, let's go West African Sea first. Because you never know when this guy might just keel over or something like that. He'll keel haul over. Yeah. So we are past a third here. Good. It's only taken us 6 years. Come on, Splendor. Splendorifics. We need 92. Looks like we'll probably bap. Then we'll Splendor. I'm kind of tempted to use Diplo points to develop this. Great old Porto. City of cities. Center of amazingness. Queen consort of the people. No, I think I'll pass on that. Exploration has been finished. Excellent. Tell me about more things. South Atlantic coast. Very good. Hello, Congo. I see you are surviving pretty well here. Cool. Excuse me. Now, are these tropical? That is not tropical. I suspect that's not counted as tropical, too. St. Helena's kind of a crazy little spot there. It's just kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's not quite a Bouvet Island, but, you know, it's pretty dang remote all the same. Kind of just one of those places where, you know, there's not really a point to it at this day and age, but there are people that live there presently. It's crazy. Crazy. Crazy for thinking this way. Now, I am also kind of tempted to just go for this next, actually. Land opportunity plus 20 settlers, which is pretty awesome. It's going to be long ways before we can get to that. Probably I can get that anywhere nearby this campaign, so yeah. South Africa, South America, Caribbean Sea, American East Coast, North Atlantic. Sure, we'll go with that. Explore some Greenland, please. So we got a little bit of time. Alright, we are able to pop that up. And we'll get this up, 95, and then we'll have even more splendor. Get that extra settler, crazy high settler increase coming nice and fast here. So that's going to be pretty good. Yes. So 312. So if this is 267. 267. So we should be able to make all the way down there. Maybe even a little further. 643. Maybe not that far. North Atlantic Sea, excellent. That will allow us to avoid extra craziness there. Let's go for Atlantic South America. So they're explorer going south-ish. Probably ignore the coast of the North Atlantic for the time being. And are we quite ready there? We need 95. So one more month. Get a little extra splendor. Have this pop in a little sooner. Just a little sooner. Not too soon, though. I guess I can just wait until it's more admin going on, but there's more money. I'm not going to be using manpower very much. And having Militech will actually prevent people from wanting to destroy me, which is kind of convenient. Yeah, I'll use my admin for this one. Hooray! Bonk. There we go. Now we got a large city, so we could potentially start a golden age, which would be kind of cool. Because we do have 3 objectives fulfilled now. But I think I'll wait a little longer. We should be able to do this, right? Yeah. Now normally, I guess for a gamey sort of situation, it's better to save your golden age until you're gonna pull the court and country disaster, because that will give you a +5 absolutism limit, which might be what gets you to the necessary level to get the most benefit out of it in the court and country disaster. Excellent. We are like 7 years in, and we are half done with our first colony. It's getting a little bit faster after that. And Scotland exploration is finished. Sure. Let's get hitched, yo. Let's go exploring the Caribbean Sea. How about that? Goods produced, maximum absolutism. Maybe when we're a little closer, when we have like 700 Diplo, or like 350 Diplo, then we'll start the Golden Age. And then again, that does last for 50 years, right? We're not going to last past 1500 anyway. Might as well start the Golden Era. Bourgeoisie requests the privilege. Elmo says no. It's fools. Well, at least it's free money. And I'll build a couple more of these just to help with the whole bottom line thing. Maybe I'll have like 15 colonies running at the same time by the end of this year. You never know. You never know. And just a couple more months, and we get our free 50 colony bonus. So all my colonies will basically take, I don't know, like 50% less time to complete. Which means like, instead of 14 years, it becomes like 8. So that's going to be pretty cool. Hooray! Oh, this guy seems to be slowing down. Alright, let's go ahead and colonial growth it up. Portuguese special confirmability plus 50 global settler increase. Hooray! That is monstrous. Yeah. Who with the ha? Hoo ha, hoo ha. Oof. An hour and change in, and we're starting to get our momentum going. So it costs us 360 Diplo points to get done. All our techs will be doing the things as well. How's our Renaissance going here? 73%. Might be able to embrace not too long after that. We might even debase our currency for it. Because who cares? Maybe I'll just take a loan. Safer that way. Accepted annexation. Tyrone. What are you doing here? When's this supposed to be done? 70. So we'll probably have a Renaissance embraced pretty quickly here. So Renaissances are already all over the Italian places. I'll be coming along edges of Aragon here pretty soon, which means then it'll be popping in Castile not too long after, and well, coming around that way pretty soon afterwards. So I'll probably get it my own way then. I will effectively have developed it. No, we don't want to do that. We want to explore. We'll go Atlantic South America. I could send a conquistador down and send for the 7 cities gold, but there's no time for that, man. Come on. There's no time for that, mon. It's currently 14 years old. Bezler. It's really, really tempting. This doesn't negatively affect settler growth. But it would be kind of nice to be positive prestiged before I tossed myself aside like that. The Royal Marriage of Castile has ended. Cool. Desmond, what are you doing? We could get a personal union. Cool. Click, clickly, clickly. Clickly, click. Clickly, clack. So even if our special guy wasn't involved, we'd have this done pretty soon here. What is it here? What is it? Castile, why are you hating me? Why are you hating on me? Can we just not pretend we did? Maybe? Is it because I don't much care for Aragon? It's probably that. So, excellent, excellent. Explore. And... let's go to the Caribbean Sea. Explore our little islands. Tell me things. Tell me the delicious things. Yeah. And, are you actually doing anything? I don't think you are. There you go. There you go. Architectural visionary. That's knocking out with the whole colonial stuff here. Oh, Castile, what are you doing? Okay. Let's get a royal marriage back, shall we? So you don't do anything stupid. Jeepers. Alright, again, I could get different allies. That might actually be a good idea at this point, just in case. Tlekmen. Portugara Mali. We'll go for Tlekmen. Actually, no, we're not going to go for Tlekmen. That might get me in a fight with Morocco. I don't really feel like that. We'll go for Mali. Yeah, as well. Hooray! We're now friendly with Mali. Do you hate Mali for some reason? Is there bad blood there for some reason? I don't get it. They should really tell you more information about why an alliance might be breaking. Like, cited with cause. And... allies. There we go. Growing cities request privileges. Sure. Who cares? Alright, come on, guys. Get done faster. Give me an event or something. I don't know. No Jason controlled. We're going to be dealing with that the entire trip. 10 years in. Yeah, we need to be colonial ranged as much as possible, I think. But don't really have the option to really push for that tech level 7. Still gonna be, I think, a smarter move to get land of opportunity here just to make colonies go faster. Plus, we already got lots of good stuff going on here. If we need to cycle through advisors again, we can. Bah! American East Coast. Tell me about it. Hooty hoo. Hooty hoo, indeed. 79. When is this going to be here? 70. Okay, so relations improved. Oh, cool. Maybe they won't try to killinate me. Church tax, legitimacy, rep, mercantilism, manpower, stability. That'd be kind of nice. Well, you know, in fact, I could probably do that real quick. Stability, up. Very good. Increases the institution spread as well, which is pretty good. And more tax means more taxes means more money. And who knows, maybe I could start multi-settlering or something. I don't know. running more than one colony at the same time when you only have one settler can get kind of expensive. Only making +3 right now. Basically put me in debt forever. Accepted peace. Lothian Ayrshire have gone kaput. Excellent, excellent. I've been waiting for this here. And all the things. Alright, let's go ahead and grant the monopoly charters. The monopoly guy then demands support. And we're going to use that to get ourselves the land of opportunity. The rest of these are pretty much irrelevant at this point. So we're just going to be focusing on Diplotech with that going forward. And we also got seek your support. We are also going to... When does this go away? 74. Syncretism. That's going to be bad. And we don't need as much of that right now. We'll call it Diet Coke. And decline ability. Both happening in 74. Not so bad. Conquistador. It's Keister Dex here. And we'll demand our military support. Cool. And sure, they don't much care for that sort of thing around here, but what are you gonna do, Opa? What are you gonna do? Yeah. Yes, yes. So, does this require me to be, just own the provinces? Does it need to be complete? Burgers. Oh, I should have watched out for that. 65. Oh. No colonization rights. No, I need that, though. Alright, well, maybe I'll just take some territory away from them. How about that, burger people? How about that? And you'll start liking me again soon? Kind of. And, cool. Development costs, yeah, that's fine. Just need you to be over 40, then we'll hit you again. Bet you didn't see that coming, huh? Maybe that's not so bad. Maybe it's not so bad. We'll have to see how this rolls. Anyway. Anywho. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, so we gonna check out our colonial range now. We can get all the way down to Gold Coast. And that will hopefully be the only tropical one we have to deal with here, but we'll go ahead and take it. Take it all the way to the bank, take a couple days. And we're gonna go and send our boats over here. And, excellent. Exploration is complete. Let's go explore South Atlantic. And, hopefully, afterwards, we can start, heading around the Horn. The Cape. The Capes and the Horns and the things like that. And, you guys are gonna be sitting in the sea for a little bit, but that's fine, right? I'll send you over here so you don't get too much attrition. Don't want you to be falling apart with all those troops on board. Castilian Civil War. And Portuguese involvement, support the claimant. Once again, the Castilian grounded seeking dispute succession, and it seems the country is now in the biggest civil war. One of the counts, a niece of Alphonse V, sent for help. Sure. You know, people like us more, after all. And I do want to keep Castile on my side. Right, we'll go ahead and move these guys over. The attrition's not going to hurt. This is as far as we can go, right? Yeah. Can't even get to say hell no. Yeah, about that. This is actually pretty good timing for that there. Let's go ahead and get it right back. You guys. I think I might go ahead and relieve you some territory. Because I can. And actually, maybe I can't. At least not reliably. I'll give you that, and we'll take away that. Though you need more, so we're going to give you something more. Just shuffling things around. Don't mind me. How much do they actually need? That's the problem. Well, we could do that. That'll reduce their influence a little bit. If I then develop a province that's not something they can hold, I want to get them just a little bit further down. How? They're not coming down very quickly. Is there anything that's really cheap to develop that's not currently under their influence? Yeah, there's this, I guess. Not Diplo. Not at all. Yeah, I'll worry about that later. We'll go ahead and establish our New World mission. Oh, and it recalculated. Okay, good, good, good. That will hopefully do good stuff for us. Maybe we'll get some integration events. Alright, let's go set these guys up on the Golden Coast. Let's go ahead and do that as well. Actually, what does this do? Oh, I screwed it up. Oh well. That's fine. Earl of Avalanches and things is there, and he'll take care of things. The Earl of Avalanches. Avalanches. Truce expired with Morocco. Hopefully we don't get into war with them right away. Ivory Coast. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing I've noticed here. If you take something out of a trade company, you can't add it back in for a while. I'm not sure if that's working as intended. Renaissance in Austria. Cool on them. Cool on them. Hello, all sorts of people here. Yes. You know, Kiki, when you use magic like that, everything explodes and is on fire for a while. You should probably not do it. It's also not a terrible place to be setting up shop as far as avoiding sending institutions to the West Africans. Yes. Exploration's finished. Excellent. Excellent. Can we get to the Indian Ocean? Not yet. American East Coast, South Atlantic. I'd rather not be stuck doing something stupid. Like having to do another one here. The coast's been raided. Oh, who cares? I don't. So if this whole campaign, go at Portugal fails, I'll probably try it again, but focus on getting more colonial range than net people's settlers increases. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'd like to be under the sea. An octopus's garden in the shade. Don't really care about Austria anymore, though. Let's not even worry about them. There we go. Those demand the things. Whatever. Sure, like us more. Everybody likes me. Hooray! What? That's a good thing I didn't ally him to Lekman then. Those fools! The assimilation in Costa de Oro. Nice. That's this then. Okay. What is it, Castile? Why are you upset? Thought you loved us forever now. But maybe stuff. We need you to finish your civil war here. Because it's been raided. Maybe the Trust tomorrow. They have the same last name. They're from the same family. You. Age of Discovery, brought to you by LinkedIn. Alright, we are already 200, already a quarter through here. Native Rising, oh no! Kill them! Kill them a lot. Let's explore the American East Coast. Might as well. Now, this is the reason I'm sending my army down along with these guys here. Because any sort of uprising is going to cause me problems if they're successful. You are only 30 pop a year. 10% chance. What really affects that, I wonder? Should probably, so I think there's like a base settler chance, for your, having your, dude there, your settler. But should look at the various things that affect it. I guess maybe like the tropical thing is part of it. Settler increase minus 10. And that maybe affects the bottom line, but why wouldn't my normal spread also affect in the positive direction then? I don't know. But at least 7 years or less, we'll have this colony done. It'll move on to the next one, so I guess 8 years per colony. 50 admin, cool. So, we'll say about 8 years each. So we'll do one there, maybe one down here, possibly one over here. So 16, 32-ish. It'll be a close call, but we should be able to make it. So I think at this point we're most certainly have the one in Africa. Yes. Should check that if Cabo Verde is counted for that. Then we know you have to worry about things. We're gonna go right on by the Congo and hope for the best. You know what you are? You're in the jungle, baby. 14. Hoping I can at least get here. A little further would be better, but, you know. Actually, feels kind of tropical, it's arid. Just kind of just as bad. Alright, explore. I guess you can go to North Atlantic. You're a long-lived explorer, I like it. Don't die, please. I need you alive. Think of all the lessons I've missed. It's kind of nice. An important natural harbor. If you settle these, there's a chance they could become like important centers of trade too, which is kind of cool. I was playing in the Mali campaign recently, and I was starting to see that happen after I kicked Portugal out of West Africa. Atlantic South America, cool. Sort of southern-ish. Probably end our stuff here in Cabo Verde. Oof, excuse me. And then we'll be out of exploration for the time being. Do kind of wish I could see South Africa. Dies! More natives. Go away, natives. Sorry, guys, but you have to die a little bit. It's nothing personal. Just I gotta use my manpower for something, right? I think I might build a couple more tax buildings here. Why do I have too many leaders? Don't necessarily need this guy. Yeah, we'll dump him. Sorry, yo. You're not really relevant, because we're doing most of our stuff by sea. Two of a kind. We'll take 50 Diplo power. Thank you very much. Now, as tempting as that is, we're going to be saving it up for this good stuff. Speaking of good stuff, how far are we from this good stuff here, I wonder? 93. If I pop this up, well, look at that. Look at that. We are less than a month away, or I guess 3 months away, from getting Renaissance in Puerto. And then that's just a matter of time before it shows up everywhere else in our territory, which is going to be cool. Hooray! Then we just got to save our money a little bit. A new settlement. Sure, more people, more taxes. And you there? Can you explore anything else? Not really, so we're going to just... go back. Get back to get back to where you once belonged, and other stories. Oh no, our explorer died. That's terrible. Well, he's got a little bit of time before the colony's done anyway, so yes, that's not the end of the world. 1 more month, and then we can maybe embrace the Renaissance, but we'll see. Or at least be pretty close to such. It has a pretty high development after all. Want to wait on that? Maybe. Oh, speaking of maybes, let's go and change our focus here so we can really start revving it up. Grant export license. They'll like me more, they'll like me less. Time legitimacy. Morocco. Well, we'll take that. I could only demand more monies, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, hell, I'll take a loan. And maybe even 2. Maybe even 2. I'll wait for the next one here. Bum bada bum bada bum bum. Do 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 do. Not sure why I got Star Trek songs stuck in my head now, but that's cool. It's actually fairly awesome, actually. Into the Castilian Civil War. Bring us closer to Portugal as their action. Excellent, excellent. So what does that mean? Can we get a PU over them? That'd be awesome. Extra guy doing things, and maybe, I don't know. I haven't unlocked any ideas yet. So that's kind of disappointing. No Castilian colonization in Arguin. Accepted peace. Morocco has been crushed by the Lekmen. What is it, Mamelukes? Sure. Okay. Don't really care. We got some uprisings, Moroccan separatists in Ceuta. Well, we'll just make that go away forever. What is it, Castile? Why do you hate me randomly? It's getting disappointing. Not quite ready or able to push that up anymore. Maybe you're gonna go fight these guys? That'd be pretty cool. Easier if you're somebody's king died here. Squeals of the Queen Consort. Cool. Glide of the Merchant Glass. It's important to use silly voices when you're playing video games. Yeah. Hi-ya. And still in 71. So, not terrible. Accepted military alliance with England. Oh, Aragon lost Naples. Huh. Cool. Terrible on them, but you know, whatever. They grow weak, that's fine. How far are we? Are closing in. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Isn't like something secret in here. Because we like a bazillion trade range or settlers, right? No. No, of course not. Bah. Bah. There's all sorts of interesting things happening up north. Natives, oh noes! Brandenburg, Teutonic orders. I guess they're doing okay, relatively. They're maybe losing a little bit here, but they have actually taken the things in the previous war, so that's good on them. So sometime in the next year is we can have that there. Then it should be pretty easy on the whole wallet situation. And well, you know, we could just not tech up until then, so Lisboa will be about 58. Yeah, it'll be good enough. 30, 26, 68. Galatia will be picking up pretty quickly too, so. Castile, you won't be backwards for very long. Don't worry. Be happy. Hell, even France has it going. Oh no, our general guy person is dead. I guess we kicked out the wrong one. Oh well. Not too worried about that. Not at all. Remember, we're not going to tech up quite yet. And also, unlocking all those ideas is going to make this little journey a little easier too, which is cool. Just keep an eye on that. Guess I could technically try to push it up a little bit. Great expectations. Whatever. Sorry, no special favors. Denied. We'll make embracing a little cheaper too, which is kind of convenient. Yeah. Yes. Oof. Clergy, this thing's expired. Alright, that's terrible. But not the end of the world. So that means we're going to have to take something away from them. Recruited minister is going to be up in 4 years. But that's maybe not going to be soon enough. February compared to, like, November. Yep. So, sorry, clergy peoples. We're going to have to remove some of your land here. Clergy. I'll bring them down a little bit below where they like to be. It'll keep them in the not danger zone long enough that's not a problem. So now this will be in 78, so that will be after the recruited minister thing. So yeah, we don't have to worry about them. They'll be unhappy, but they'll not try to kill us, which is good. Which is very good. Remember, colonization is where it's at. Love is where it's at. Now remember that. Love is where it's at. It's almost not worth it even having the dude there. Now, apparently we've gained a little bit of colonial range. Not really worth it starting over though is the problem. Not sure why. Maybe just having more development somehow affects it? I really don't know. Weird. Very weird indeed. This is Kermit the Weird Frog here. I do a terrible Kermit. Tell me not to do Kermit anymore, guys. Not new Monarch. The Monarch! Stop him! Oh, I can't wait to be running a tabletop game with somebody. Okay. Even if I'm a player, I'm gonna maybe have a kind of over-the-top character. Ooh. Oh no, I've embarrassed the court. Oh well. Seize him! And say things like that constantly. It's gonna be fun. Ooh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly. Alright, looks like we're under 10 months from getting this. Which means we're getting pretty close to embracing the Renaissance. Should be pretty awesome. So here everything is awesome. Everything's great when you're part of a team. Oh, see, now we can do this here. And what does this do? Trade power, strength, sailors, institution spread, naval force limit. Those affect people that, you know, the... What you call it? Maybe it does. Maybe trade power helps out somehow. Which doesn't really make sense, but yeah. Yeah. Vegeta. Soon. Just gonna keep going faster and faster. I can somehow get to 0010 before 1500. Which I don't think is possible. It'll give me only a slight increase, so. But, you know, better off getting colonial range increases. Yes. Oh, that increased again. Drat. How far are we? Oh, it's now present here. Why did that go up? Oh, it didn't. Okay, so let's go ahead and embrace. Embrace this craziness here. We now have the Renaissance. Excellent. Now we're not going to be wasting points when we tech up here. 400 points for, you know, technology. That's beautiful. Let's go get ourselves a standardized pike. And then we're going to go get our workshop going. It's weird. We actually had an admin tag. That doesn't happen for me, guys. We pass the crazy act. Gives us military strength and tax modifiers. Thank you very much. We're going to go ahead and change up our dudes here. We'll be kind of defensive, so we're going to go with that. Excuse me. And hopefully you don't get a native uprising in the meantime. Iberian wedding. So, Personal Union with Aragon. That should actually help us a bit here. Sorry about your noble rebels, though. So, I guess I'm going to need a new rival soon. Because this one's not going to be valid anymore. But that's alright. It'll give me a little bit power projection, maybe. I'm not quite sure. Actually, no, it didn't. Castile is now great power. And heck no, I'm not going to do that. That would be stupid. And counterproductive. Hoo-ha. So, year and change. Oh no! Just as I feared. The natives, they might be victorious, hopefully not. Alright, good. Managed to survive. I might actually... I need to save up for stability, but I'll go ahead and plop my king down here, I think. He's a pretty badass general. Good work, king-type person. You are decent at generaling. You are pretty mediocre as a king, but, you know, whatevs. Anywho. Still feel like I should be further along here. Yeah. Bottom. Hey, what up? Hey, what up? Hey, bottom. Do I want to get Explorer first or the next tech? Guess it's going to be needing to come along anyway. So I guess it kind of depends on the situation here. Because the moment this is done, I want to be sending my guy out to explore again. Try to get to the Indian Ocean as quickly as possible. Oof. Bottom. 879. We're probably under a year for getting this done. Still got 29 years to go. Hopefully that's enough. But we'll see. Remember, we just need meantime of 1 year to get the thing in India, provided we have range for it, which is pretty good. Greedy. Great. Just what we needed. Mamelukes. Get some military access. That's cool. And you are going to be in 78. We are getting close to having this done. Defenses are compromised. Whatever. Our defense has been compromised. Yeah, so? We're not worrying about defense. We're going exploring. Yeah, around the world. All around the world, the Portuguese are settling for me. Excellent. A lot of good stuff here, overall. And, but we're going to go with the colonization one because extra monies and things like that. Hoo-ha. This guy's slowly increasing his rating there. I should probably figure out what that's all really about. And 435 for the next tech. Not bad at all. It's going to be only a little bit more for the one after because of, neighbor bonuses and things. And that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool indeed. Well, Worship of the Virgin Mary. Madonna, forgive them. They know not what they do. You know not what you do. Make your time. Alright, alright. I have a feeling we're going to be needing to explore soon. So I'm going to go ahead and pop up and explore. Booyah! To go do that when the time comes. It should be very, very, very soon. There we go. Suddenly, the colony is self-sustaining. Excellent. And just like that, we're going to go explore the South Atlantic. And we can get all the way down here. Which is not great, but it's not terrible either. I guess we can also do it for St. Helena. But would that be a better option? 291. Colonial range. Hopefully either one of these will be able to get me to South Africa. Really do kind of wish there was a measurement stick. This is just a little too far out of the range. If I get a fence to give me an improved range, just another plus 100 would be glorious. And again, I don't know, maybe I'll have the tech level 7 for that point. Well, the colony in St. Helena will grow faster, so we're going to go with that option. It's only a slight increase, but it's an increase, so I'm going to go for it. We also don't technically need to have guys camped out there, but, you know, there's also, like, going to be crazy long time before actually get guys that can actually show up there. After we finish the South Atlantic, we should be able to explore good old Indian Ocean. Start getting a little bit of a idea about the ranges involved here. No, we're not going to unlock the ideas. The ideas. Hey, it's us. And is it worth it taking expansion ideas, I wonder? Give me another plus 10 increase here, potentially. Plus another colonists in case we, you know, want to start double teaming things here. Decisions. Glorious decisions all around. Family secret. And how's our... He's got a strong claim. Whatever. What is it, Castile? Why are you upset? Why are you trying to kill me? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and increase their holdings here. I'll go ahead and give them Cable Vades. Increase their influence just a little bit. It'll be in the positive direction. They'll not be over the 85 threshold here. And just about a year and change, they'll be, well, losing some influence. So unless they got a terrible mission or event or something like that, then that'll just be sad. Should have been paying more attention to my missions here. But, you know, South Atlantic. Cool. And can we get to the Indian Ocean? No. Well, that's crap. Hopefully we can get to South Africa next time. And that'll be 1480. Next one will be 1488. And 1490s will be in the Indian Ocean, hopefully. Papa Controller. Black day for the church, indeed. Well, let's get in our name in the gamble. And we'll gamble all day and all night. We now know about the Cape. How far away is the Cape? It is... Oh, that's most certainly going to be within range of St. Helena here. So that's 455 versus, what you call it, a 229. So 229 plus 300, whatever we got. You know, that's going to be 500 some, and so we're definitely going to be able to get around South Africa here. All right, so explore. Done exploring all the thing you can. You didn't get very far. That's okay. We can forgive you. We'll repay our loan. Get out of the way, so we don't worry about it anymore. And we are almost to the next Diplotech, basic financial instrumentations and instrumentalities. Just a few points. A few points away. There we go. We're still trying to rush for tech level 7, which we can't even get in reliable fashion until 6 years from now. So we still got time to get level 6 first. So we want to enjoy heavy penalties, but we don't want to do that. So 5 years for that. And then a little bit afterwards to finish that up. And that will hopefully get us as far as we need to be all the way around the world forever. Hooray. We're going to do that. 54. Yeah, it really is. It does have a change here. Very weird. Very weird. As far as where it is, tropicals, yeah, 20, then, or 10 or something like terribly low. But down here, 50, yeah. So it's I'm glad I took the non-tropical option then. I guess also non-arid. Arid places. Lost in space and time. Mountains. Is there really that mountains there? I guess it kind of is. Rough territory. And, golden eras raging like crazy. I guess we're going to be taking a lot of golden eras for these mini campaigns like this. Try and get them as much as possible. You go faster, faster. Count down to the end. Etc., etc. Anyway, how's France doing? France is doing terribly. And Poland is having some issues. What are they doing here? Hungary versus Austria. Yeah. They seem to be having a little bit of issues there. Poland, Moldova, and Lithuania. Looks like the Hungarians are trying to strike back from some lands they've lost here, and that's good on them, or secure proper Hungarian clay, as they say. Also, there's some rebels and things like that, keeping Lithuania a little bit on the busy side. Looks like Muscovy is finding somebody. Lubbock, Bremen, all sorts of fun folks. Guess they went after somebody here. Maybe Riga? Blame the king. Well, how about we don't? There we go. And we're ahead on tech anyway, so we'll go and get the next stability up. Keep it high and active for the time being. So it's always a risk to have low stability at the beginning of a campaign like that, but sometimes you gotta do stuff. You gotta do stuff here, guys. Just stuff happens, and then everyone's on fire, and it's really kind of annoying. And then everyone kind of just melts. Maybe that was a dream. I have no idea what I'm talking about now. But that's okay. That's okay. I'd also like to thank the auto-hosters, Boland and Solwyn and Jar. You guys are pretty awesome. Just so you know. Well, you know. Ba-ba-doo. And, I guess for the other campaigns, we're not even going to worry about getting Renaissance. The only way I might not have freaking feudalism. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Minister, pushing as far as we can towards good old religious ideas maybe, because I know they changed up the religious ideas, so Deuce Vault is now at the end as opposed to the beginning. They probably should drop in the beginning, the middle somewhere originally in the first place, but that's fine. Yeah, all right. Do we want to do anything here? We want to ask for a contribution because why not? I guess maybe we can give them a little more temporal influence here. Maybe. Well, keep them pretty high. Pretty loyal for the time being too. Yeah, I'll give us some free money. As for you guys, no. Pope power is always good, but levies don't really necessarily need that. Heck, I might take away a little something from you, maybe. Well, now I'll leave you guys for the time being. It's fine. Don't need to worry too much about that right now. Colonial Rush. Oh, nice. Nice. Turn St. Helena into a city. Angola. Ooh. At least one province Kong region owned by Portugal. So I just need to, does it need to be completed or just owned? Because we could make a risk here. Because at least one province of the region, Congo specifically here. Let's look at their region map mode here. Because this would count. Heck, any of these would count, so probably toss in Lunda. I am willing to take that risk. I think it's like going to be half a year without this. We lost at 25. For 10 years, that's going to possibly pay for itself. So we're going to take this. We're going to extract this guy for the moment. We already got this going pretty high too, which is really nice. And we're going to see if we can have this be victorious here. We'll, if we don't get it right away, we'll recall this guy, send him back to St. Helena. Actually, we'll probably do it either way, to be honest here. How you doing, Disloyal Estates? Woo-ha. So it's just owned that I know that you don't need to have the colony actually finished. Which is maybe very, very good. Maybe. We'll find out. Yeah. Isix, the guy who randomly goes on stream. Yeah. In some ways, the early campaign can be the most fun, though. Getting the end game and being like, yeah, I just annexed 5,000 development in a single war. That's pretty cool. Oh, nice. So now, I recall this, because I don't need it. Send him back to St. Helena, then abandon this. Because now we should hopefully be getting a little bit more something here, right? We completed that mission. I wasn't paying that much attention. Right? Maybe it was already... Oh, maybe we already had colonial enthusiasm. Maybe that was what it was. Dang it. We got an event that... crap. Well, I guess it increased it slightly more. Don't give me missions where bonuses already have, guys. Oh, well. Guess it just extends it slightly longer. That's fine. We'll deal with it, I guess. Maybe. Yes. Close range, which extended. Hey, coffee! Coffee! Guess I could build something. Maybe a production building, maybe a trade building. I don't know. Costa d'Or is, yeah. And maybe a little bit of extra something in Lisboa. Excellent. Golden era for the Ottomans here. Cool. Good for them. We'll go ahead and pump this right back up. Keep them powerful. And if we need to get rid of their power, we'll take away their power. Well, what if they become too powerful? Then we take away the power. But what if they won't let you? Then we'll just kill them. We have an army after all, guys. Come on. We're Portugal. We're allowed to do these things. Are you sure? Yeah, it makes us bad people, but come on. They're trying to kill us anyway. Yeah, because we took away their power. Oh yeah, I'm a nobility. They're jerks anyway. Come on. Oh, I guess I got a point there. People thinking they're better than the common rabble, which is the rest of us. No, I'm more a peasant rebellion person. You know, what do we want? We don't know. Just more local autonomy, I guess. Ah. Novgorod is slowly evaporating. they'll probably be gone before the century's up, and then Moscow will be pretty much unstoppable until they get in a big fight with the Ottomans, and then bad stuff happens. Yes, yes. Yeah. An embargo. I wonder, can I rival France at this point? They are kind of reduced, right? Just Castile. People right next to me, effectively. Sadness. Infinite sadness. Somebody's going to get in a fight with Molly at some point. I could feel it. It's going to be annoying and stupid. Yeah, I was just kind of making fun of myself, by the way. Don't worry about it. Anyway, just trying to come up with things to chatter about while I wait for stuff to happen. Because remember, this is the boring of the campaigns here, so not surprised if people might be skipping this one, but that's all right. Building a workshop. Like children's television workshop. So it's coming in pretty quickly here. So actually, maybe you should have a calculator out. So we're averaging about 200 years, so that's going to be 5 years each. So about halfway done there, so about 2.5 years. And 5 years on top of that. 5 years on top of that. So yeah, we should be pretty good as far as getting to where we need to be. We just need to keep this enthusiasm going as long as possible. Maybe take that mission again. If it lets us, that is. Yes, establish a trade post in Angola again. It'll be fun. It's like, okay. For about 2 seconds. John Mayen. Some sort of secret polar bears hidden in here, I think. Where are they, though? Darkness! That is really dark. Whoa! Bronze Gardens, man! Bang, bang. How's our tech coming? We need 442. It's coming along with you. Now, if we get like a better advisor that's clone range, I would switch him out. But that's probably not going to happen. At least not in an inexpensive fashion. Kind of cool if I can get to like poke these guys for that guy, but oh well. Yeah, I know the bear is a bad thing to spawn. It's it's basically the unbidden accepted in EU4 here. John, but they have a whole sea to themselves here. Come on. And then 100,000 troops just suddenly pouring out, and invincible armies, and all sorts of craziness. Just bad times for everybody. But yeah, since I'm playing an Iron Man, I can't use console commands anyway. That might be a fun thing to do sometime as just a silly campaign where that happens, or start maybe like a medium-sized country and just bears landed and see how long it takes them to kill me, or if I can defeat them. So, and I will eventually not know where they are in the world. Maybe I'll even have like a random new world and start out somewhere randomly over there. And hope for the best. Yeah. It'll be insane. Insane in the membrane, in fact, perhaps. Insane in the brain. But, here's St. Helena coming. They're at 764. And Ryzen, hopefully, and a year from now, they should be hitting 900, perhaps more. And this guy does slowly increase a little bit. Maybe I think they were at 54 before, so I really don't know what affects that. The chances there. That's something for me to look up sometime. But not right in the middle of the campaign. Well, I guess I'm waiting around enough. I guess I could. But I think I'll pass for the time being. Castile's got some good stuff going. Orthodox zealots are doing their thing. Yedistan's a thing. Chernigov, Odiev being eaten by various peoples. In fact, Moldavia is independent, covered in rebels. Guess they're going to go Orthodox here. This might be a good patch to actually play as Moldovia. Let's get our shipyards. 442 dip-dope points. And now we are going to be 5 years from increasing our colonial range. Our naval ambitions. Excellent. Excellent. And that'll be pretty good. That'll be pretty cool. Clay is fabricated, but who cares? If they kick me out of Europe, okay. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to give you some stuff. It'll be fine. In fact, we'll give you all of Portugal. Well, Portugal proper. We'll exile ourselves, and they won't have any money because we don't have any land anymore. Crap. It's a terrible idea. Prestigious. It's never going to come back up, is it? Oh, well. Alright, and no exploring yet. Careful maneuverings. Well, it's okay. Not super useful, but okay. And where are we at now? 898. Cool. If we can just get 2 random things from the settler, this colony will be done. Actually, maybe slightly more than that. We'll need a little bit more time. Now it can be two random ticks. I guess maybe it decreases with the increase. But I'm not... I just don't know. Maybe it's like a percentage of how much of it's not done yet. Oh no, our leader is dead. Explorer. Great. Just great. We are going to basically need a new one. It's like that. The first guy lasted forever. That guy didn't last long at all. Do we hire him old? Let's not hire old people to be our explorers. It's like, yes, I'm sitting in port and I croak. Bah. Bah. Almost there. Almost there, guys. Almost there. But, yeah. So close. Tyrannical nobles, well. Yeah, whatever. New settlement. Sure. I'll gain +1 tax. Oh, excellent. And pop up and pause, please. Go to excellent. And we get +1 production. We got +1 everything there. Went from like a 111 to an 8. Alright, so, that's our colonial range now. Alright, we can get barely to South Africa. Not as far along as I would like, but it's there. So we're going to go ahead and get you a new dude. Was there... I always forget there's interactions here. Can I get an explorer here? I don't think I can. That's fine, though. Admirals, yes. Explorers, no. Western Indian Ocean, finally! Probably, a bazillion years too late, but, Alright, get on the boats, get on the boats. Hey, everybody, get on the boats. And how long is it going to be here before this does? 190 days and counting down. It's going to be the real tricky bit is just getting those guys to actually show up at the colony. I'm going to go around the Cape here as fast as we can. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. But when are we going to get this? So 4 years still. Not so bad, not so bad. And hopefully maybe we can get some extra things to boost it, maybe. In fact, we might get that a little too late, actually. That's fine. So I guess bad events. I don't want that. Bad events are bad. Bleeding is bad. Oh, I miss you, Space Ghost, Coast to Coast. It was just kind of awesome. Alright, let's go send our boats down there. And to babysit the colony, because remember, we are oppressing our natives and peoples and things like that. And being kind of a jerk face to them, so we need to kind of babysit our colonies. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And I am out of drinks here. There we go. And we can militarize our technologies. Got an Arbicus, a basic sort of gun type thingamajig. Western Indian Ocean is complete. Well, or is it? Time to explore those coasts, man. You're a coast man, Mr. Hobbit. Guess now I can go for the coast. Cape Coast. I am kind of tempted to do that. I wonder. I'm gonna try recalling this guy here. Take the day. And I'm going to send him right next door. How about that? How about that? So if I could effectively work my way around here, that would be kind of crazy if you can just always colonize things that are next to your other colonies. Heck, maybe an alternative strat would be to get a second colonist. You know, I'm getting kind of close to Renaissance thought. And Expansion Ideas does have a second colonist nice and close by. Close by. Days go by and still I think of you. Days go by and still I think of you. Without you. Excellent. Alright, that's pretty cool. Can't really explore any more right now, but that's fine. I'll just leave them there for the time being. Days go by and still I think of you. Because I could potentially shave off, you know, quite a bit of distance just by working my way over this way. That way. I might stop at Matt Solo. Or maybe just short of that. Pt.1 is not tropical, so it might be an okay place to actually develop a bit to a full colony and save a little bit of extra time. Days go by and still I think of you. And Lekben is doing things. Must grab that close enough to finish it up. Interesting. Alright, now from here... Yeah, that's crazy sauce here, guys. We're just going to work our way around here, I think. We'll recall this guy, take the day, and plop him right next door. Yeah, we're just gonna... Sure, it's gonna take us like a couple years to get all the way over here, but that could potentially save us a fair bit of time as far as getting an extra colony complete somewhere. And you know, that's not going to be so bad. Or I could just finish this one here and call it good, but nah. Hey, this is good news. Excellent supplies. Supplies! I did not know you could do this before. What is this? Some sort of Genoese English alliance? Is that allowed? I guess it is. Probably. My king has foreign debts. We've got flat technology now. That's kind of weird for me. Rivals? What? Agents? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Not quite. I still need to see Season 3 of that. No spoilers, please, guys. I hear there's something involving aliens or something like that for that one. Then again, it is kind of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's kind of good. Yes. About that. Alright, cool. Alright, call this guy. Take a day. Send him right on. Move this guy over. Abandon. And so on and so forth. Alright, I might let this one... I was kind of risky with the jungle stuff here. Become Palp controller. I'd love to, but that's always kind of a really, really big gamble. It's like, yeah, I don't have any other missions. I guess I'll take this one. Can also potentially no CB these guys to get some vassal stuff here, maybe. That is tempting. Nah. Remember, we're not trying to fight wars here. We're trying to do other things. Trying to be cool guys. Cool, smooth, and hip, and things like that. The hip hop, and hip hop, and hoppa. Jump down the boogie. We're beating the regular beat. Think of all the education that I missed. Oh, so what happens when things play on the radio? Hello, Kilwa. We're coming for yous. By the way, where'd my fleet go? Did I kill my fleet? I think I killed my fleet. Oh, there they are. Like, where are they? I don't know. Oh, okay, they're still here. Good. They were just sort of hanging out here, soaking up attrition, I guess. Oh well. Alright, and we call, take a day, plop, abandon, move. Move. This is so ridiculous. Desmond, no! Alright, what do we got here? Chance of claim. Or tax costs. It's kind of nice, but not super useful right now. Whatever. We'll take this one. None of these aren't going to help this campaign here, so yes! Alright, I think I might just stop with this one here in Zolsha. That's usually a pretty good spot to getting to the far side of Madagascar after all. And that will be the next stop after this. Then right on to Diego Garcia and things like that. Because we need to be in Indonesia and India. Yeah. Whew. Hoo-ha. What's this? What's this? There's Renaissance thought in the air. I guess somewhat the names of some of these is a little wacky. Alright, free slot. Our expansionist ideas. No, I'll take it. Global settler increase. Yes, please. As for you, you are almost there. So it's probably a good idea to go ahead and finish up our stuff. Getting a colony done and all that, so we don't waste any more time. Unless there's a weird malice on this or something. Don't give me crap stuff here, guys. Alright, 60 per? That's not bad. And very nice. I'm going to go ahead and do this. We're going to go ahead and abandon this one because we don't need it anymore. Excellent. And look at that. Isn't that so weird? You know? Oh well. And we'll go and wait in here. Excellent. Hey, we got a free merchant here. Worship of the Virgin Mary. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and do it, guys. It's fine. You guys looking to explore at all? Nope. All right, we'll send you over here as well, so you can go into the Indian Ocean as soon as possible. It's gonna be a little awkward, but you know. So it happens when you sort of cheat the system a little bit. Yes, we've been around Cave of Good Hope. But we didn't really stop there. We just kind of kept moving the colony over slightly and call it good. Poland is now the Palpa controller. Well, let's gamble once again. Told you we weren't likely to be the controller. Alright, let's drop our merchant down here. We'll transfer trade power right up to wherever, then that'll be great. Have our power overwhelming. Hello, killer. No, no, not the Zotians. Like a wave on the Zosha, we danced. What is it, Castile? Why are you hating on me again? What have I ever done to you? Nothing. Guess you want Svita or something like that? Maybe I'm too weak now? Hell, I know if I know. Come together right now. Alright. I think we're probably well set on this campaign here. It's gonna be pretty close, but we should be able to manage it. Cardinal across the border. Well, there's not really many options there. Nah, we'll just take this. As much fun as it is to have extra cardinals, we don't really need them. And again, with this bonus, I might be able to bypass South Africa entirely, but probably not. This might be just enough for what we need. Actually, here's a good question. How far away is this? 427 versus... yeah, that's actually like another 100 distance we managed to accomplish effectively by... Effectively, we've already used this, despite not having it. When did we have it? October. Ooh, could have become Defender of the Faith. I'm pretty sure that's not going to help us, though. Yeah, missionaries, cool. Prestige, nice. Technology costs, nope. Though I guess if we focus on ideals going forward, that might not be so terrible. Though, you know, who knows, maybe we can get to level, tech level 9 here. Somehow. That'd be kind of weird, but, yeah, whatever. Need one more point. So disappointing. Let's go and grab that. Cool. Awesome, awesome. Now we can get all the way to Mount Solo, but we're not going to. And because we're already working on this, and we're already almost 300 people in. So might as well finish that one for the time being. But we can go exploring. Let us explore. Let's go for Western Indian Ocean, please. Tell me what's out there. It is your destiny. The Portuguese experiment must be completed. Yeah, excellent. 100 population. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping this colony now. Remember, it also takes time to get to these far-off places. Well, that's kind of depressing. Good trade, good, but yeah, it makes me feel bad all the time, all the same. Historical problems and things like that of how people were crappy to each other. But, you know, given how I'm kind of craphead to all my allies in this, the AI allies specifically in this game, they kind of, I guess maybe I shouldn't be one to talk. The burger peoples. Carl's having a civil war. And the burger people are going to be losing any sort of importance things here. And granted monopolies. Kind of like to get those going again. So I guess we'll just sort of, I don't know, remove some of your power. Will this get you down low enough? Well, it certainly will. Maybe longer than you'd like. But that's fine. We'll grant you monopolies, and the money will do the monopolies. Yes. No. I've completely lost my mind. Alright, and monopolies 84, so we'll be able to maybe get a little exploration idea here going pretty soon too. Growth of the port of Costa de Oros. Excellent. Coastal center trade is now a thing. It's no longer just a natural harbor situation. Excellent. We are learning about India. Excellent. The military leader has left us. Great. And you're probably going to die on the way back because reasons. But hey, at least we don't necessarily need be spending lots of Diplo points right now. So there is that. I guess we could just be saving up to finish up some exploration or expansion stuff here. That might not be so bad. Foreign trade competition rises. There's 10. Sure. I'll take it. They now kind of like me. Alright, we are going to need another explorer. This one better not die so easily. Western Indian Ocean Sea. Also get the Southern Indian Ocean, but not the Eastern Indian Ocean. Which is a little disappointing, but, you know, whatever. Where are you going exactly? Alright, you're going to go over this way first. Good, good. Connect up our maps. Great. How's my prestige coming? It's coming slowly. Still have negative. Actually, we got a little bit of positive. Just very slow go. Mostly due to our power projection. We're evening out to be about 0. It's great. You know, we already most of the way done through this, actually. This guy is pretty good on that right now. He's very nice. Very nice indeed. Right, we've discovered most of the islands over here now. Just potentially just go exploring the coast now. So wished. That's the, you know, we can't really interrupt this guy while he's working. Trade success. Nice. A little bit of that. And all the things happen simultaneously. As that happens. We'll go ahead and grant you monopoly charters and monopoly monies. And, as I said, I don't necessarily need to be pushing up Diplo point stuff anymore. I might just take the contribution. Or maybe I'll take the contribution. You guys much more interesting. And, we'll seek an emissary or a Pope guy. Yeah. Free Pope stuff. Then we'll gain some admin points. That'll be cool. Go and grab that. There's only like 10 and a 10, but yeah, we'll do the general thing. Generally, that's a acceptable idea. And then we'll maybe try to top you off a little bit with something a little extra. I'll put you way too high. I guess I could take a little bit of something from the clergy here. They don't necessarily need Cape Verde. Right? Yeah. Cabo Verdes. I guess maybe they did. Never mind. I'll give that back to them. I forgot they were low support right now. Yeah, screw it. I'll just take what I got. 100 mil points. Guess I can develop some territory, but whatever. We've killed a bunch of people again. It was a good day. To be a bad day. To be a bad boy. Bad boy. Alright. Where are you going? You should just go here. You're going to go all the way to St. Helena. Because that's how you roll. But soon we're going to explore all the islands. All the glorious islands. It's going to be great. And then we die. Explore. Western Indian Ocean. Yeah. Spell your drop. Henrique, exploration is complete. And let's not get personal union, please, if you could. That would be nice. No CB, everyone! Got a prestige hit as well because the things we just did. Yeah, about that. Sorry, I'm brain farting here. Anything else I need to do right now? Probably. Actually, when's this up here? No world colonization rights, 3rd of October of this year. Cool. Want to keep those rolling as long as possible. And sure, we'll get hitched. Castile, what do you want? What do you want with me? Yeah, I'll do a couple production buildings. Maybe a couple of trade ones. Maybe leave it at that. Yeah, I'll be fine. We're making plenty of money. Remember, Portugal is kind of easy mode after all. Just, you know, keep your head down. Explore the world. Set up a colonial empire. Then destroy Europe. With your spice-covered fist. And then Saklava. Hello there. You're not baklava, you're sakalava. And then Betsimishikara. Betsimishiaraka. There we go. That's better-ish. Alright, now we do have the opportunity to start looking at some of these islands as they come to view. Oh no, our coasts have been raided. And pillaged, in fact. Diego Garcia. It's in the Malay region, East Indies, which counts for good old Indonesia. So that's where we want to get to. The Navigator. East Indies. I guess we'll find out if any own province counts for that there. And if need be, we can also get a claim on Maldives here and invade them or something, I guess. And Castile, what are you doing? Special union with England. Does England have our dynasty? Or is that just something that's going to sort of happen because they're powerful right now? Tudor. Tudor on our throne? What? Let's go for this guy. Hooray! And with that, we could go ahead and start up our secondary colony. It's a little closer in. Maybe that'll be enough for future stuff. And we don't, because this isn't the quote bleeding edge one here. We'll, you know, we don't mind if it's a little slower to build. Yeah, baby. Hopefully, if I do get PU'd, it's not the end of the world as far as stuff going. All right. How far away is this here? 860. Colony range is 538. And if I get this, that will be hopefully enough. Maybe I'll be able to get over here. I guess this one might be what gets us go. While we get to Diego Garcia ourselves. Missions in the New World. Well, it doesn't do us very much good, but does help occasionally. Makes the chance of an event not zero after all. New World colonization rights. Yeah, I definitely want to keep those. Grant them. Give me the power. Cool. Now, explore the South Indian Ocean. There we go. Tell me what's there. Castile versus France. Conquest. Good luck. Guess you are going to be hitting them while they're busy. Might be some sort of Burgundian craziness here, too. And Brittany, Savoy. I guess Bohemia might inherit them, too. That's an option. Savoy suddenly becomes Burgundy. So the Kingdom of Lotharingen is coming back. Bring it back. Bring the sexy. Yeah. Disputed successions. Yeah. Morocco has got the Renaissance. They've got the beat. They've got the beat. They've got the Renaissance. Just kind of like the beat. Golden era continues. And will continue until the end of time, or until we get some stuff done. Yeah! So I guess maybe I can plot out future things here. Like the Ivet, I might get a large city. And might control centers of trade. Renaissance, maybe? Probably unlikely. President of continents, nope. Accumulate rival, maybe. That's an option, I guess. Noble families request aid. Well, I guess I could. Sure. Have at it. Have at it, you. I'll go and do this for this guy here. And I guess I should probably maybe do defending that one as well, but I'm not sure. I kind of want to make sure this one's done first. Exploration is complete. Explore. Explore me. I mean, what? We'll start up north and then come down south. American East Coast. Go for it. Oh, we got an error. Alfonso. Very nice. Not so bad either, actually. Do it. There we go. Transfer the trade. And sometimes if you're not paused and clicking buttons, weird things don't happen. Like, shouldn't this be activating? Nope. Not today. Not today, my friends. Remain awesome. Here, everything is awesome. Everything's great when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome. Everything's cool when you're part of a team. So we'll go for Diego Garcia. Hopefully. And then maybe Mahe. Or anything else we can go and reach for. Reach for the stars. Reach for the airplanes. Reach for the laser beams and rocket ships. Reach for the Kilwa, who's being beat up by Melindy. Excellent, Zosha. Excellent. Alright, so that means we can get to Diego Garcia. Excellent. Excellent. So effectively, what we can explore is kind of as far as we can reach, which is amazing on the next iteration here. Now, this guy is going to explore all sorts of things up here. Kind of, right? Yeah. And he was probably coming right back down, so we'll have him explore more of the Indian Ocean here soon. And because there's nobody living on Diego Garcia, it's a uninhabited island in the middle of nowhere. We are going to be, you know, not having to babysit at all. Matt Solo. I guess we're also dead, so there is that going on for us right now. For arrows of age, sure, I'd love, love to die, but yeah, we're good. Exploration of the American East Coast. No, we wish to explore the Arabian Sea. I guess maybe that would be counting for it. Let's look at our regional map mode here. I guess that does count as the Arabian Sea. So, Arabian Sea it is. Hoo-ha. And look at this be the time that Gao doesn't fire properly. Due to various reasons. Accepted peace. Forced to give Castile 10% of their income. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Release Nevers as a state. Yeah. Alright, it's not quite a full conquest you're doing there, but yeah, if you like. Conquest of the planet of the Castiles. Conquest of the planet of the France. Return to the planet of the Kilwas. The robot conspiracies. I don't know. That could be potentially useful, but yeah, I'll keep saving. Keep saving it up. Yeah. So weird. Like, not being horrifically behind in tech constantly. You know? So I played that Golden Horde game offline, off stream, and it's like, yeah, it's forever kind of behind in tech, but that's fine. I'll just raid and pillage and get my tech up that way for the most part. Until like the late game, then your raising power just drops out completely, so it's like not even worth it. It's only really worth it for reducing the actual net development, so you don't have to core as much. Yeah, that means your land's crappy, but who cares at that point? You already have, 5,000 development. It's like, yeah, there's no one who can really touch me anymore. Ottomans here, or whatever. I have like 3 times the size of your army. It's crazy. I sort of crush you on all sides, and then, bring the my forces to bear. Yeah, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Still need to get Diego Garcia actually settled. Got stuff rolling here. This will be done before too long. Is there any cool missions I can take here? Become nope. No cool missions at all. Colonial range. It's just a little too far here. Cow is right around in here, I think. We might be able to get it once Matt Solo is doing its thing. Maybe. Definitely when Diego Garcia is, though. Mahi. It's all those crazy things that I might find myself saying more and more if I play this part of the world more. But now I must discover India. Right, do I have the thing? Yes. Navigator, I've gotten 2 of the 3 destination locations complete. And now I might go in and bring this guy back. I'm going to start doing a thing with Maldives here, because if all else fails, there's the doctrine of particular judgment. Yeah, whatever. Where's my my colony range here? So this is a little too far outside of it right now. But if I get Matt Solo complete, I could potentially just invade Maldives and call it good. So for that, I might want, this is assuming the Gao thing doesn't work, I might want to, I don't know, build a few more boats. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. It'll build me a fleet worthy of Mordor or something here. And just a little bit of extra something here just to make sure we can crush them. Maybe a few extra cogs too. And there we go. This will be a couple years, but we'll have a extra fleet ready to go beat them down. And, you know, it'll be pretty cool. Alright, you guys go explore the, Hello, subdued turnip. We are doing the Portuguese, the 1500 rush with them. Part 1 of our 4-part streamy series of things. And overall, probably the easiest of the quadrilogy. So welcome to the stream. Yes, we are closing in on our goal, in fact. Maldives, let's go start, I'm not gonna ally them, come on. We're gonna build a spy network on them, there we go. Yes, we are so close to the end. You can feel it. Feel it in your bones. And other places, I guess, too, I don't know. So, as is, we're going to go and put that in a trade company, because why not? Nice. So, in 8 years, probably less, this colony will be complete. That will give us 4 years to make sure we get into India. And hopefully we are certainly in there by then. That'll be great. So for this one, this will be probably for sure done in 6 years. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So give us a little extra room here. Not solo. And we may or may not have that ready to go before then too. You know, a little extra settler increase is kind of nice. We are running heavy on our Splendor-based, you know, time period ability things. Maldives. Maldivios. Oh no, our navigator died. Alright, well I guess it's time to get ourselves a new navigator. The navigator. So we're gonna just keep firing people until we do. And I might as well get a new guy over here. This will be good. Yeah, we can also do this thing here. Let's give us national unrest, missionary strength. Yeah, we don't care. Not gonna worry with that at all. Just sort of wait around until we get a proper navigator. Arabian Sea is fully explored. Cool. Explore East Indian Ocean. Go for it. I am going to build a couple more dudes just to fill out the boats if we so need. Drop 15,000 guys on this island. They're like, what? Hey, Vaynard, how you doing? How you doing? I'm being exploring explorers here today. And we are getting pretty close to our goal here. Just, we now know about India. We know it actually exists. It's not a myth that someone made up. That would be kind of a interesting, I guess, mod almost. Because you got, like, the random new world. Why not flip it a random old world? Yeah? Maybe, like, even, like, keep Europe the same, but, like, everything outside can change. That'd be pretty crazy. What do we do here? Let me see. Subjects. Work on. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that one. But how you doing? How you doing? I'm doing pretty well. I'm kicking some butt here, after all. That always makes me feel happy. And I'm less frustrated than the main campaign because the game hasn't crashed yet. So that's a good positive here. And we are already at 2 of our required goals for this achievement, the Navigator. We just need to get into India. Hell, we can... I guess maybe we could vassalize these guys and then use that as a CB to get something over here. And then just, I don't know, release them, and after coring this, I don't know. I don't know how it'll work. Yeah. So, really at this point, it's just kind of a waiting game. Colonial disaster? Nope. I don't think so. I will spend the money, I will spend the Diplopoints to prevent a disaster of that magnitude from taking place. In fact, I would love to get some events that gives me increased, settler chance and, speed and all that. That would be pretty cool. How are you going? You're 45 versus your 33. Maybe it's just the terrain that changes that. Like, the mountains seems fine with, and just whatever the heck this is over here, like coastal stuff. That's, the settler guy seems cool with. Alright, Maldives, you are a claim of ours now, so we're going to go and do that. The first claim of the campaign so far. 46 years in. Not a single conquest. This is so weird, guys. It's all done through colonization and craziness here. So, at the very least, get Diego Garcia complete in, 5-ish years. Then we quickly take on Maldives and occupy them. Otherwise, Gao will pop up into us automatically. Discovered an agent! Oh no! No, we're not going to do that yet. We are going to look at our little boat situation as they start appearing for us. We saw little tiny boats across the sea somewhere. Yeah, we don't necessarily need to be exploring anymore, but we're going to keep doing that. Eastern Indian Ocean, go for it. Because you never know what weirdness might happen. You never know. You never know. The world may never know. Oh no, the Bat Solo. Is that Kylo Ren's brother, Bat? Siege ability, good. The only people we plan to fight are people we want to be able to crush quickly. After all. Now we're building some transports. Very good, very good. Just get everyone lined up in Lisboa. It'll be great. It'll be awesome. It'll be excellent. Our golden age will reign for supreme until the end of time when the campaign ends. 10 years to go, guys. We are almost there. We are almost there. This one's a little stressful, but the next ones are going to be even more stressful on the 1500 rush here. But that will probably not be today / this stream, I'm afraid. But, because, this does take a little bit of out of me, even if it's sort of a compressed dealio here. And those are definitely going to be probably each more than 1 day as well, because I'll be not just playing on speed 5 constantly. Yeah, about that. And you are coming up very soon, very soon. Diego Garcia, speed it up, yo. 4 years or less. Should hopefully give us the coring range we need. Yes. Castile declared war on Corsica. Well, good on them. Importing iron. Meh. Extra money's nice. I don't know. Sure, we'll let you through. Have fun. We'll go ahead and get the we're gonna go and limber up a little bit. It's gonna be great. Somebody already has 2 techs above this. How? I guess they. Okay, maybe they didn't. There's sort of a miscalculation going on there. All right, let's go ahead and threatening countries. Good, good, good. And go ahead and get ourselves a additional merchant. You never know. You never know. Gives us a little extra goods produced as well, which is pretty nice. This guy, I think I might just to give me a little extra trade power down here. Not super useful or anything else, but we'll see. We'll see. We will see. Eastern Indian Ocean is explored. Or is it? I'll keep going around this part of the world. Southern Indian Ocean, activate. Okay, to get some lucky rolls here in quick succession. That would be pretty cool. Probably not gonna happen though. Oof. Sorry if you guys listen to me stretch here. Yes. 650. 350. So 3 years-ish. Incident in Malacca. Portuguese a trade war CB on Malacca. Cool. They're obstructing trade. They're also a tributary for Ming, so that's maybe not something I'm going to do. Guess I could discover Ming that way. It's like, yes, I now know about China. It's pretty cool. I guess vassalize them. Use them as a means to get a territory over here. Maybe in Siak. And then use that to get into India. Yeah! Yeah, probably not. By the way, I need this guy. There you go. Forgot I was supposed to be doing that. Yeah, well. 1 more year, and then I'll go in and lock this tech. We are ahead of time, after all. Golden era, minus 10%, which is huge. Huge and large. In fact, it's minus 10%. It's like, yeah, you just take everything a year early, be fine. And my stomach's making weird sounds. Alright, now we go ahead and unlock the docks. So we didn't have docks before, we just sort of put the boats on land whenever we could. And, you know, it's like, yes, this huge ship is now on land. Neat. Alright, you guys come together on Lisboa. Then we're going to go gather the ships together and transport the rest of our army down south in case we need it. Excellent, excellent. To the Indian Ocean with you guys. Huge setup on Mat Solo here. Exploration finished. Southern Indian Ocean. Very, very good. Alright, South China Sea. We can actually reach that. I'll go for that. Thank you very much. Haha. Who with the ha? So close. We're almost to the end. Don't need to freaking core that. Though getting Gal for free would be nice. Border frictions. No. Screw off, guy. don't even know who I am. Come on. It's like, we hate you, but who are you again? The people on the island of the south, they're weird and they have funny hats, I guess. So the Maldivians hate them. For reasons. Not solo. The question is this going to give me enough colonial range to get there? Probably not, but I guess we'll see. We'll see. And we'll just go gather these guys together. 15 transports, 8 heavies. That should be enough to move everybody around to where they need to be. Wave of obscurism. I'll take the prestige hit. Don't got much prestige right now, but that's fine. And, yeah. 100 times 2. Minus a few. Lorraine, what are you doing? So you are almost done. I can get a couple good rolls here. That will not get us anywhere we need. And as much fun as that would be, yeah, we're not probably going to get this before before the end of the century, but you never know. You can get lucky. Native assimilation. Fantastic. It's exactly what we needed. Excellent. Alright, everybody. Get on the boats. Get on the boats. Everybody get on the boats. Alright, so where is our colonial range now, yo? It's supply ships. Alright, so naval range, effective distance. Alright, excellent. Effective distance. It is within Maldives is within our colonial range, so we might want to go ahead and push this. As for this, Gao is just outside of it, so this should go ahead and fire it. So get this done. Gao should fire, but just in case it doesn't, we'll go ahead and do some other cool stuff. We're not able to quite to make it to good old Indonesia yet, but we can maybe do something else in the meantime. We'll send it up to Mahi. Just another option, just in case. Probably not necessarily, but yeah, whatever. Denmark is too weak. Ottomans are where it's at now for the British. And I guess I could go ahead and pull the trigger here. 'Cause, I mean, just think about it here. Yeah, distance, colonial range. Yeah, we're well within that. And maybe Maldives, baby. We are going to go ahead and put this guy on the case. Go ahead and do that. You have no special fort. You have no special powers here. You're gonna go and conquest your face. And we're gonna play this nice and easy here. You got 6,000 dudes. Well, that's fine. We got 14,000. And they are pretty awesome, too. And sure, we don't have any cannons. We probably should build some cannons, but I guess we can build some cannons somewhere. Maybe. Yeah. So we just need to basically conquer you guys, then we're good. A new settlement. Yeah, sure. Extra tax is always good. Destroy them! Kill them a lot. And you are doing it fantastically. Excellent. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put my boats out there. I am going to also squeeze you down a little bit. We are going to ponder about those cannons again. Well, Matt Solo, you are now a thing, so I guess we can build a cannon here. We just need at least one, right? Right? Yeah. Right. So we can get a wall breach. That'd be pretty cool. Hoo-ha. Just give us your stuff. It'll be great. Whew. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. This campaign's going to be a little stressful. Which maybe is a terrible thing for me wanting to even stream and play for you guys, but, you know that's great still. It is pretty good, in fact. This is part of India, right? We'll deal with that in a moment. And Western Indian Ocean and India. Yes, excellent. Good. Excuse me. Yo! Explore the South China Sea coast. Mimi Sea coast. Yes. Yes. Ha ha ha. That cannon appear? It did. Good. So, if we need to speed this up at all, we can now go handle that here. Random cog, go pick up the random cannon here. Hopefully my fleet doesn't destroy itself in the meantime. This is kind of outside my supply range. But that's alright. That's okay. And, you guys are almost done. 40 more to go! And have, end this with time to spare. Crazy sauce. Mm-hmm. The can's mainly for insurance purposes. Probably get this beforehand anyway. Excellent. Maldives! You are now mine. So give me all your money. Goodbye. And congratulations, we've gotten the thing. We now have the Navigator achievement. Hooray! Portuguese get owned provinces in Africa, India, and Asia before 1500. And given there's no more Portuguese-specific ones, we'll be ending the campaign here. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. So yeah, we didn't even have to wait for Gao to finish up. We just had to get close enough. Yeah, just anyway. Yeah, just doing stuff. Anywho, go and dock these up. Yeah. Well, we'll probably just end it here. And so, yeah, that was the Navigator achievement for Portugal. And though it probably won't be tonight, maybe tomorrow, depending on how the day goes. I might be going out and doing some stuff. But soon I'll be getting to the next stream, which will probably be playing as the Ivet, which I can't even see right here. They have a particular type of Buddhist religion, you could say. And the goal of that campaign will be to get their specific achievement, which is to have, by 1500, 10 countries with that particular type of Buddhism going on there. Yeah. Which is gonna be maybe a little tricky, you know? You don't need to necessarily conquer everybody, you just need to get enough people on your side. So there is that. Anyway, so if you're watching this on the Twitch presently, and you want to see the next part of the 1500 Rush campaigns, make sure to hit the follow button. If you're watching this later on YouTube, do the whole like, comment, subscribe stuff. That helps me out. If you want to support me directly, also got a Patreon. Link should be down below. Feel free to check that out if you are into that sort of thing. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. No, I don't know anything else. If there's other questions before I go, feel free to do that. Though it might not be super interesting, I will go and do the time-lapse for you guys. And I'll go with medium speed here. Because remember, we wanted to avoid getting into fights early on, so we can get to exploration ideas ASAP, and then to unlock them, so we can get settlers in the colonization range. And so we did that, and we did that as best we could. And lots of weird stuff going on here. So by this point, we already had our colony. We had our second colony. And then we went to St. Helena after that. And that was pretty cool. Then, after we got that colony completed, and weird stuff started happening in Europe, like Saprosia, we do this weird thing in South Africa where you can put colonies next to colonies you already have, and it like extends your colonial range. Kind of, sort of. And then we did that, and we got some texts. And then we managed to jump our way over here and then take all the Maldives. And that's how we did it. Blink and you miss it. But yeah, this was the, quote, boring one of the four. And the easiest by far, actually. And it's like, yeah, just don't go to war and you're fine, you know? It's very rote. You know, the only uncertainty is about various events that could screw you up. You know, things that cost you a bazillion monarch points of some sort. Anywho, thank you very much for joining me, and until next, everybody, toodles, woohoo!